Alright, ladies and gents, as ever, my name is Shane, that's Shane's Games, and tonight we are going to be playing Hotel Dusk Room 215 for the Nintendo DS. This won't be our first time playing it, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, or check out some of the games I've played in the past, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel, but for tonight, we'll go ahead and get into the game. So very brief recap. We are playing a guy named Kyle Hyde. He used to be a police detective, but he is now working as a door-to-door salesman and delivery man. He came to this place called the Hotel Dusk in Los Angeles in order to pick up a delivery, only to find out that his old police partner, who betrayed him, killed a guy, and stole a very famous angel painting, may have come through this hotel, and he is definitely looking for that guy because, you know, noir-style revenge. So now he is trying to solve all of the strange mysteries of the hotel in order to find some sort of thread that might lead back to his old partner. Everybody in the hotel has some sort of secrets and mysteries, and many of them seem to have odd connections to Kyle's past. So it's been very interesting so far. Definitely check out the VODs if you're curious, but I'm liking it. And I have no idea where it's all leading to. Let's see. Now that can't run, I have lost the narrative. I scrubbed through the last VOD, but I'm missing something big. Feel free to ask questions. I will be happy to answer anything if I'm able. I know games like this, there is a lot to keep up with, so I'm more than happy to try and catch up anybody if they need to. Really? To your face and everything? That's so mean. Alright, so we just started a new chapter, which means I assume we're about to get a phone call. Yep. Phone again. Chapters usually start with us getting a phone call, so no surprise there. Yeah, why does everyone react to his name like that? That's so strange. We need answers. Hey, sweetie. Hey, gorgeous. Well, you seem to be feeling better. Listen, Ed's back. I'll put him through. Hyde, it's Ed. What's the good word? Louie and me had a little chat about his pal Danny. I'm listening. Louie wasn't involved in the murder, and he didn't make off with the cash either. Yeah? So who iced him? Bradley. What? Seems Bradley was working for Niall under the name of Jay. Jay? That's a hell of an alias. Louie and Danny had a meet scheduled, but Bradley crashed the party. Well, I'll be damned. He blew Danny away, then took a painting the kid had swiped from the Niall's hideout. Bradley also got the money Danny was using to close the deal. Niall's money. This was 3 years back, right before I met Bradley on the docks. At least, that's Louie's story. For what it's worth, I think he's playing me straight. Makes sense. Keep talking. I told Louie I was still on the hunt for Bradley. He put 2 and 2 together and told me everything. Now he wants to help out. Keeps saying we're partners. Ha! Revenge makes strange bedfellows. Yeah, there's more. When I checked in, I heard a guy with my name had stayed here. Happened about 6 months back. Anyway, I searched the room the guy stayed in and found a lighter. Oh yeah? Yeah, and it's a lighter I remember well, if you follow. You telling me Bradley stayed at that hotel? That what you're thinking? Could be. Uh-huh. You thinking you can pick up his trail? Worst things could happen. Tell me something, Hyde. Why are you still chasing this ghost? He's no ghost. You hate him, that it? Ed, Hell, I understand. Bradley was your partner, your friend. One day he double-crosses you and the world gets a little bit colder. So you trail him to the docks and give him the lead kiss. That's not... And when his mug doesn't turn up with all the other floaters in the Hudson, you go after him. Again, even losing the badge can't stop you. Hate like that eats a man alive. It isn't hate, Ed. Never was. I just need to know why he did what he did. Why he sold me out. Bradley had a reason. I know it. So you say. Ed? Yeah? I didn't expect much when you sent me to this hole. What I found tonight with Louis and Bradley. You still think it's coincidence? Of course it is. The hell else could it be? Yeah, maybe. Hey, I heard you've been putting Rachel through the paces. Having her run research on some dead art mope? What's the story? One of the guests keeps talking about a painting. Thing's called Angel Opening a Door. Supposed to be worth a fortune. Rachel says it was pinched from an art museum 3 years ago. Let me guess. You think it's the painting Bradley nicked? Just a hunch. A hunch, huh? Been a long time since I heard you say that. Your little Denono reunion get the copy instincts flowing again? It's not like that. You just what? I know this sounds nuts, but I don't care. There's something about this place, Ed. I know it. Something here is going to lead me to Bradley. Huh. You really believe that? Yeah, I do. Okay, Hyde. I'll give you one last night to follow this. But if nothing shakes loose tonight, it's time to hang it up. I ain't gonna watch this thing ruin your damn life. I don't have much of a life to ruin, Ed. Alright, enough of this crap. Let's talk business. Remember those items I asked you to find? Well, I may need you to hand them over to the client directly. Sure. I'll ring you up later. Bradley. Alright! Not much advancement there, but, you know, good recap of things we got. $50 for a Wii U is surprisingly cheap right there. I dig it. Literally how you talk to your friends. It's a good way to be. If you got the right kind of friends, that's a fun way to be. Board Jams, good evening. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. I would love to acquire a piece of irreplaceable art that only I have and that is possibly illegal to own. Oh, almost certainly super duper illegal to own. In their case, anyway. Alright, so I know the first thing we want to do today, which is that finally the bar is open. Because it is... Yeah, it's 9 p.m., so at long last the bar is open. We've got a couple people we were supposed to meet once the bar opens. So let's start heading in that direction. Oh god, Alchemist Merlin, that's painful. Time to get our drink on! That too. May as well while we're here. Relentlessly, that is amazing. Solid friendship right there. Let's see, I forgot, Shane, do you own a DS of your own? I have a DS and a 3DS. I haven't actually tried to turn them on in a very long time, but I do have them. And they were working last time I tried them, if nothing else. How long has Kyle been at this hotel? No, it hasn't been a day yet. He got here at 5 p.m. the previous day. So he's been here for, what, 4 hours? I think it's been about 4 hours, yeah. Oh, no worries now, Betcat. Like I said, it's understandable. I don't expect anyone to follow along super closely with any of this stuff. Do what you gotta do. Enjoy yourself, and I'll fill in the gaps as best I can. So, this is the bar. Hmm? Yo, Hyde, get in here! Welcome to the 7 Stars, my man! I prefer my barkeeps to be prettier, but I guess it'll do. Why would you want to go and hurt me like that? Ain't no one else could look this good behind this counter. Hope you tend bar better than you deliver packages. Let me tell you a secret, my man. This here is the best place in the whole hotel. Most every job old man Dunning makes me do is a total drag. Makes me want to take a long lunch and just keep on walking, you dig? Except this one. Brother, I could stand back here all day. So what do you think? Beauty of a bar, ain't she? Not bad. Damn straight. So come on, Hyde, take a load off for once. What's your poison? Bourbon. Make it a double. Coming at you. I take a seat at the end of the bar. Hyde, my man, you got no idea what Louis has in store for you. This, my brother, this is an 8-year bourbon from the grasslands of Kentucky. And it's on me. Louis sets my drink on the counter and leaves me in peace. Good man. I swirl the deep amber around the glass and listen to the music of the ice. It smells of good earth, with hints of charcoal dancing around the edges. The first sip is a slow burn. I sit for a moment, letting the fire spread through me. Hyde, you okay? Oh, my brother! My brother! Been forever since I've seen a cat make a drink look that good. Been a long time since I had an 8-year. Thanks, Louis. Hey, you're the cat what made my day. Feel like the best barman in LA now. Say, Hyde, I don't mean to interrupt your quiet time or nothing, but we got us a jukebox in the corner there if you want some drinking tunes. Oh, and see those matches on the shelf over there? My work, man. Matches by Louis Denoto. Check them out when you got a sec. It's a trip. Oh, and there's even something else I gotta clue you in on. Spill it. It's about the cat what was here 6 months ago. The one with your name? Yeah, so the day you stayed here, me and Rosa were both out. So what's the story? You have enough of Dunning's crap and call in sick? Aw, man, it wasn't like that. I had me a planned vacation. No one's been in 217 since that day, right? That's right. Let's see. Shane, do you have old gaming hardware? Yes. Which ones? Yes. I don't have every old console or anything like that, but I do have a bunch of them. So I'm very happy about that. Relentlessly, if you don't hype up your friends, who will? Somebody's got to. It's hard work, but somebody's got to. It's important work. I mean, this is where the alcohol is. That does help. It does seem like a pretty classy bar, though, at least. Make me a Shirley Temple in a dirty glass. No, Louis, it's on the counter, where it belongs. Bespoke matches sounds pretty classy. That's interesting. Does Shane have the Wonder... I don't. I would love to have a Wonder Swan color. I remember there's a wrestler I follow by the name of Xavier Woods. He actually last year, I believe, got a hold of a Wonder Swan color in pristine condition, and I was so jealous. And Rook's Honor, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. You have a jukebox, and it works? I know, trip, right? Ain't the newest model or nothing, but he gives the old bar some class. What's a song run me? Can't charge for music, man. The thing is free as can be. You see a song you like, just give it a spin. So tell me about these matches of yours. Dang it, man. Label's accustomed to no original. Before I came, place didn't even have matches. Another drink, my man? Yeah, hit me again. Someone's here. Oh, hey! Welcome to the 7 Stars, ma'am. Just take a seat anywhere you want. It's the old gal from upstairs. What you having? What a nice young man. I'll have a gimlet if you please. And mind you, a real gimlet is half gin and half lime juice and nothing else. She knows what she wants. I respect this. Yeah, free music at the bar? Hell yes, that's amazing. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy alcohol, which is better. That's amazing. Alright. So let's save before we start digging into this place. But we got plenty to do here. Let's go ahead and save here. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. You can find a roundabout way to happiness most of the time. This is true. Wait a second. What did he say again? It's about the cat what was here 6 months ago. The one with your name? Yeah, so the day you stayed here, me and Rosa were both out. They were both out on the day you came. That's interesting. I don't know if it's anything, but it is interesting. There's a big jukebox in the corner. Wonder if they have any jazz. There's like 1,000,000 buttons on this thing. Yo, spinning some tunes? What you got? I'm assuming this is actually like the game's soundtrack. That's my guess anyway. There's a lot of tunes in here though. To be fair, the dialogue option is a response to the question, do you drink? Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, so... where are those matches he was talking about? Right here? Let's see what's up here first. There's some black and white posters. There's some pop art on display. There are some matches here. What's this? Can you solve this puzzle? The goal is to create 3 squares. The hard part is to do so by taking away 4 of the matches. Ooh, matchstick puzzle. A classic. Oh, that was easy. The second I looked at it, I'm like, oh, now I see this one. I only paused because I'm like, wait, can it actually be that easy? Wait, that's so simple. I'll take it. Buzz whiz. Well, there was a second one there too, I think. Is that a different one? What's this? It is a different one. Can you solve this puzzle? The goal is to create 3 triangles. The hard part is to do so by taking away 6 of the matches. Alright, this one might be harder. Let's see. I need to have 3 triangles at the end. And I have to take away 6. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit tougher, I think. Alright, 3 triangles. This does feel pretty Professor Layton, doesn't it? Why do they have no music in this puzzle? That is kind of miserable. Why are you doing this to me, game? Give me some background music for solving this. What the hell? Letting you concentrate, please no. It's too much concentration. This one is a tough one. This one's a bit different. This one is actually kind of challenging. Yeah, hum the Jeopardy song, why don't you? See, I can take away those three right there. That leaves me with what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 or 7, depending on how you count. And we need to have 3 at the end. And I can only take away 3 more from here. I've got it? Do I? Look with your special eyes! Oh no! I got that part right off the bat. I'm like, that leaves one big triangle. That seems reasonable. Then from there, I can take away 3 more. I mean, that's 3 triangles, ain't it? You got the big one, you got the smaller one up top, and you got the lower one on the bottom. That looked like 3 triangles to me, but apparently that one doesn't count. Shit is making the Triforce. Triforce by brute force. My favorite kind. Yeah, I gotta follow the rules precisely. That's true. The rules are there for a reason. There we go. I had to take away the big triangle so that wouldn't count anymore, and that one got it. Took me a second, but I got there. Rin, thank you so much for saving that quote. Whew, that was fun. Those were cool. Those were cute. All right. Luckily, I remember what game 211 is from, because there's only been one game I've played so far where that's happened. It was just Malcolm. I don't know what I would have done with that. Alright. Let's have a little chat with Helen, shall we? And a good evening to you, Mr. Hyde. Are you down here all by yourself? Yeah. I drink alone. Less hassle that way. Oh, I couldn't agree more. But tell me, what are you drinking this evening? I'm a man of habit. First one's always a bourbon. Then I let the others take care of themselves. My stars! Spending a Friday evening chatting with a fine bourbon-drinking gentleman. I can't even remember the last time I did something like this. Goodness, it takes me back. It truly does. So, you have family? No, I'm all alone. And you, Mr. Hyde? Same story. No family, no ties. I'll tell you something, though. This is the first time I ever spent the last Friday of the year in a hotel bar. And the first one I ever spent with a nice gimlet-drinking lady like yourself. Oh, Mr. Hyde! You certainly are a charmer. Now that I think about it, you said something when I first saw you. You wanted to stay in the room that grants wishes, right? That is correct. There's a wish of mine that simply must come true, no matter what. That's why I came to this hotel, you see. Come on, it's just Dunning flapping his gums. You really believe that fairy tale? And is it such a shame if I do believe it, Mr. Hyde? Perhaps the fairy tale nature of the story makes me more inclined to believe, Let's see. Caligula, Helen wants to jump your bones. She's going straight for it. Making no mistake about it. Not even being subtle. I respect that, though. Oh, because Malcolm was in the middle. Right, that makes sense. He's so noir. Hey, LTG, welcome in. How are you doing today, LTG? How's everything going with you? Hope you are doing well. Ooh, chocolate ice cream. I do love me some chocolate. I'm a vanilla guy, personally, though. Chris Technician, welcome in. How are you doing today, Chris? How's everything going today? Just be wary of the osteoporosis. You have to be gentle with a lady of her age. It's very important. Oh yeah, I heard a lot of aged booze is getting very expensive right these days, which is unfortunate. Yeah, LTG, 3 of them. Count them, 3 of them. Good night for Alan Wake 2. And also that performance was amazing. I mean, LTG's not coming back. I think that was the first time LTG's been here today. I'm doing very good, Chris. Thanks for asking. I haven't seen all of the announcements. I only came into the show about halfway through, but I like what I saw. You have osteoporosis. I'm sorry to hear that. My mother is... I don't know if she's been officially diagnosed, but she definitely has something going on there. I'm assuming is osteoporosis. You always been alone? Oh no. No, not always. There was a time when I had someone in my life. A lot can happen when you live as long as I have. We heard a little bit about Helen, why Helen's here before, but we need to get some answers straight from her, I believe. So, what's this wish of yours? Now, Mr. Hyde, that's my secret. All people have at least one genuine wish in their hearts, don't you think? But you never really hear about such things, because they are so personal. Not the kind of thing you just give away to anyone, don't you agree? Of course, she's not going to spill it just yet, but we'll see what we can do. Now that can't use vanilla as a base and then add a scoop of gourmet flavor on top. Well, I like it. Vanilla is a very good mixer, I think. I agree with you. Ah, geez, I'm really sorry to hear that, Kissa, but at least you're forewarned. Forewarned is forearmed, as they say. Hopefully you keep yourself safe. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. Let's see. Shane, how would you feel about fruit roll-ups ice cream cones? I'm not a big fan of fruit roll-ups, so I have questions about the structural integrity of such a thing as well. So you had family once. Not everything you hoped it would be. Oh no, it's nothing like that. It's just... well, it's all in the past, you see. Nothing interesting to speak of. You don't want to talk about it? I'll mind my business. And my drink. Just thought hearing about you in the heyday might be a kick in the pants. Sorry to keep you waiting. We got a gimlet for the beautiful young woman. Oh, what a rascal you are. Oh, and bartender, I'd like to order this man a bourbon. Coming right up. Louis heads back down the bar. Now, Mr. Hyde, how would you like to play a little game with me? Just to pass the time until your bourbon comes. Not much for games. Oh, but you'll like this one. It's more of a trick, really. Now, just give me one moment to set this up. Alright, I think that should do. Now, as you can see, I have 6 coins in front of me. You must arrange them so that there are 4 in a row, both vertically and horizontally. Oh, but here's the fun part. You can only move 1 coin. Do you think you can beat my little game, Mr. Hyde? Okay, I'll bite. But if I win, you have to tell me about your past. Deal? Agreed. I do love a good bar game. Alright. I'd like to order this man a glass of poison. He'd have to drink it, that's the rules. Nano, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I was hoping she was going to try and drink me under the table. That would be hilarious. That new Monster Hunter did look very pretty. I do like me a good Monster Hunter. And I'm actually happy it's not coming out until 2025 because I think the best thing they can do for Monster Hunter is put enough time between games so that you're like, I haven't played Monster Hunter in a while. I kind of want a new one. And 2025 sounds pretty solid. This is the Professor Layton bar. Alright. So we need to change it so it's 4 vertically and 4 horizontally. And we can only move 1. Alright. Homemade tamales. That sounds really good, Chris. Well, ain't that an interesting challenge? So we need to make it so at the end there's 4 coins vertically and 4 coins horizontally, but we can only move 1 coin. That's the trick here. That's what we got to figure out. Let's see. I mean, this would be easy if I could move multiple coins. Would it be? No. No, actually, What is puzzle? This one's tricky. I'm like, even if I could move multiple coins, I'm not sure how to do this one. Oh, the terms of the puzzle are we have to arrange the coins so that there's 4 coins vertically and 4 coins horizontally, and we can only move 1 coin. Oh, you got it, Kissa. And LTG, very nice, very nice. Oh, you already know this one, Kissa. Nice, nice. Some guy in a hat, welcome in. You got her already? I mean, we've already got 4 coins vertically. But how on earth do we get 4 horizontally? It doesn't seem like we have enough coins for it. I am perplexed. Let's see. How do I move the coins, too? Do I just... I can just slide them around wherever. All right. Yeah, this one has me a little bit stumped. I don't see what they want from me here. This is a bit baffling. Is closing the lid working when you open it? The puzzle is solved. If only. If only. That would be a joy in this case. Clever and cruel. Oh no. Oh no. Now you have me concerned. Even if I could cheat, I'm not sure what to do. This doesn't seem like enough coins is the thing. Like, wouldn't I need one more coin to make it... To get enough for horizontal? It is a puzzle and a riddle. Vin, you got a hint? Sure, what do you got? Four coins vertical, 4 coins horizontal. What do you do with this one? And I can only move 1 coin. Oh, no, wait. Oh. If this is a trick... If this is a trick, I think I know what it might be. Do it, Shane? Alright. No, that doesn't really work. I thought I had something for a second there. I'm not sure I do. Use your dimensions? Oh no. I might not have been in the right track there. Higher order thinking. Oh god. Let's see. Higher order thinking. Oh god. I can't actually set coins on top of each other. That's definitely a thing. That might be part of the solution in that case. Think with your special brain. I don't have one of those, Red. I rescind my hint as you have already done the thing once. Four coins vertical, 4 coins horizontal. Can only move 1. Yeah, there we go. 4 coins vertical, 4 coins horizontal, can only move 1 coin. I am really baffled here. She is judging the hell out of me here. She's like, he's never going to get it. He's absolutely never going to figure this one out. If you want the hint, yeah, sure, I'll teach you. I'll hear it. What do you got? Hints, higher order, and portals. She does only have the one eye. We haven't found out how that happened yet. I'm curious. But if we can solve this puzzle, she has promised to talk about her history. What can you do with those coins? I can reorder them. I can put them in different places on the table. I can also stack them on top of each other. Oh, no. I kind of see what everyone's hinting at here, but I'm like, I don't understand what to do with that either. Your solution lies in one of those things. Laz, welcome in. Yes, if I wanted to, I can put one coin on top of another coin. That is a thing. If so, you got it, Laz. Holy shit. All right. And Nano has redeemed posture check. That's a very good thing, especially if you've solved the puzzle. Go ahead and get up and walk around. Oh, get that blood flowing. That's important. He keeps getting so close and then not. That's me. That's me. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Hang on. No, oh, God, I just got it. Oh, that is Trixie. You're a tricksy old woman, Helen. How dare you? How dare you, Helen? Oh, I'm so mad. There. I put that one on top of there. There's now 3 coins in the vertical, and there's 4 coins in the vertical, and there's 4 coins in the horizontal. No! Now, Mr. Hyde, you'll have to think. Yeah, I know that. Wait, did that not... Was it not in the right spot? Why did that not count? It might have been because I touched coins before that, but let's try again. Hang on. Let's try this. There we go. Must have been because I moved something out of the way. Oh, God. I do feel better now. Thank you for redeeming the stretch break. I do appreciate that. Helen is a stone-cold trickster. Yeah, she never technically said in a row. She just said 4 vertical, 4 horizontal. Now you're thinking with portals. What was your solution, LTG? I'm curious. Yeah, I must have moved something around there. Moving the bottom coin to the same spot was also acceptable. Alright, that would make sense too. Oh yeah, use the bottom coin as well. That would work. That would work. That would get you 4 vertical, 4 horizontal as well. Oh, you solved it. Wonderful. Perhaps it was too easy for you. Very well then. As promised, I'll tell you a little bit about my past. I'm listening. The truth is, this is not my first stay at the hotel. Wait a minute. When did this happen? I first stayed here 20 years ago. Then I returned 10 years later. Wait, you've been coming here once a decade for 30 years? That's correct. Back then, the stories about room 215 didn't even exist. It all happened so long ago. At that time, I was working in Las Vegas. So what'd you do? Professional gambler? No, nothing so glamorous, I'm afraid. I was a magician. Yes, before I lost this eye, I used to entertain huge crowds of people. You were a magician? Hyde, my man, do I have something special for you? This, brother, is the best bourbon in the house. aged 12 years. Oh my, look at the time. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I must be off. Thank you for engaging this old lady in such a spirited conversation, Mr. Hyde. Please enjoy the rest of your drink. Bartender, would you please help me to my room? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Yo, hi. Looks like I gotta run Grandma Patch back up to her room. Can you keep an eye on the place till I get back? Sure. Helen and Louis leave the bar together. Alright. Fun little diversion into Puzzle Land right there. Perhaps this was too easy for you. Here's a math puzzle, oh god. One train leaves New York going 30 miles an hour. Okay. That would be terrifying. I was a killer for hire. I did murder. Murder for money. She foolishly made her eye disappear, and then she never learned how to bring it back. You gotta do that first. That's very important. Dragon of the West, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good weekend. Well, don't forget this is, 1979? And this is actually a very small and kind of beat up hotel as well. So the fact that a hotel like this has 12-year bourbon is actually kind of shocking. I have 12 matchstick. She's got the Eye of Vecna under there. I knew it all along. Alright, is there anything else to see in the bar? Let's see. It's a poster of a bottle of booze. Now that's classy. Nice plant. Wonder if they water it with leftover drinks. Oh, hang on, hang on! There's a sticker on the jukebox. That's the last one! That's number 7! We've now found all of the, prize redemption stickers. So, let me pull out my handy dandy phone calculator, and we'll see what the prize number is. For anybody that missed it, what it is you're supposed to find 7 of these stickers around the hotel, and then add all of them together, and you'll get a final number. So we've got 14 plus 11 minus 38 minus 10 minus 17 plus 78 plus 22 equals 60. So that means if we punch 60 into the vending machine, we should get a prize. Interesting, interesting. Not those numbers, Ren. Shall I pull out the bourbon trivia? If you've got some, LTG, sure, let's hear it. Thank you, Bort James. I'll check that out after the stream. Maybe the plant is an alcoholic? It kind of had that look about it. Not from Wales. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. No, why not 69? I don't know. I will tell you one thing. The number on the stickers is randomized. So there's no way to look up what numbers on the stickers on like GameFAQs. It's randomized each playthrough. So I'm glad I was able to find them all. That is fantastic. I wasn't sure if we were going to find that last one there. Alright. Is there anything else to look at over here? There's a bottle of bourbon on the bar. Who's there? Oh, good, Iris. Well, if it isn't Mr. Hyde. Oh, you. Are you the only one here? Yeah, bartender had to step out, but he's coming right back. Yes, I should have expected that in this place. So, are you heading for bed, Mr. Hyde? I would hate to interrupt your leaving. Nope. Barkeep asked me to watch the place until he gets back. which will probably take a while. Oh, I see. I can't imagine why I'm asking you this, but would you like to have a drink together? Decisions! Oh, so many choices. What shall I choose? For those of you just joining us in Hotel Dusk, we don't like Iris. We very severely do not like Iris, because she's kind of the worst. Basically, every time we've spoken to her has ended in lots of bitterness. We've got no and damn no. B-side. Bourbon has no aging requirement, unlike other types of alcohol. The ideal window is considered to be 5 to 12 years. Products aged as little as 3 months can be sold as bourbon. The exception is straight bourbon, which must be aged at least 2 years. That is very interesting. I never heard any of that. Is this because even the game knows Iris sucks, or because they want to prevent thirsty gamers from hitting on her? I think it's because, like, at this point in the game knows that Kyle does not get along with Iris, and Kyle is not interested in talking to her. Hey, damaged plushie, guy in love's face is an emote. That is a mood right there, absolutely. I'm kind of taking that. How are you doing today, plushie? How's your week going so far? Hope you're doing good. Poor James, thank you for the clip there. Oh, you learned that from Yakuza. That's fascinating. We'll take the polite way out. No, thank you. Sorry, maybe later. Oh, really? Okay, I get it. Get what? You're not used to sharing a drink with a young, attractive woman such as myself. Think what you want, I still ain't drinking with you. He's like, I don't care how you want to phrase this. I'm not doing it. And it is now 9:20. How does it take 20 minutes to get her up to her room? Anything else to say in here? The glass is filled with bourbon, my old friend. Who's there? And a fine evening to you, Mr. Hyde. Summer, don't you have a book to plagiarize or something? Jesus Christ. Wow. Go straight for the fucking jugular first thing, why don't you, Kyle? What the shit? Okay. Wow. Was not expecting that right out of the gate. Wow. So, this is where you have sought refuge from the weight of the cruel world? He just brushes it right off. Wow. I thought you might be in your room, but found it empty. You been looking for me? Why? Our last discussion ended on a somewhat awkward terms. I had hoped to start anew. No thanks, Shakespeare. I got no interest in anything else you have to say. Your words wound me, sir. I'd hoped to find you in a more charitable mood. Perhaps you do not appreciate the gravity of my earlier confession. The truth remains that I reveal a secret which I had guarded for 10 years. And to a traveling salesman that I had met not hours before. You are a curious fellow, sir, and I find myself in awe of your gruff nature. And so I thought that we could engage in a further bit of light conversation. Mr. Hyde? Yeah? I'm finding that drinking alone is just as sad and pathetic as I thought it would be. I'll be leaving now. Do enjoy the remainder of your thrilling evening. Iris leaves the bar. I say. What? Who was that woman? She's the dame staying in 216. Name's Iris. I hadn't actually written down what room she's in. I was pretty sure it was 216. Let me put that down. Alright. And I think I have where all the guests are staying now. That's a nice reference right there. People used to use ryegrass as straws, but they had an unfortunate tendency to get soft and mushy. That makes sense. Thankfully, Kyle's not with the police anymore. First version was made of paper coated with wax. Oh, that seems smart. So every time you drink from a straw, you can thank bourbon. Excellent. Hallian, have a good lurk, have a good rest. Thanks for stopping by. You take care of yourself. We will see you around. Iris. Oh, no, that's not right. Hold it. What's not right? Oh, it's nothing really. I just had the feeling I'd seen that young woman before. By the way, Mr. Hyde, I've just remembered a small nugget that may be of interest to you. Go on. You recall asking me about Osterzone, yes? Well, during our chat, I failed to mention something about the image on my bookmark. 3 years ago, you see, that particular painting was on display, and somebody nicked it. Oh, you knew already. Yeah. But how could you possibly know this? Not 2 hours ago, you didn't even know the name of Osterzone. How did you manage to find out about the theft so quickly? I did a little research. Research, you say? And just how did you manage this? I ain't playing 20 questions with you, pal. See you around. Wait, please, Mr. Hyde, just one moment, please. It is as I suspected. You, sir, are no ordinary salesman. Yes, it's clear as day now. It all makes sense. You figure something out? Just a bit of deductive reasoning is all. I am, after all, a mystery novelist first and foremost. I couldn't help but attempt to grasp your true nature. A thieving mystery novelist. You claim to know nothing of Osterzone or his work, and yet you seem quite well informed on this matter. How is that? You are also employed as a salesman, but lack even the most basic of people skills. So, what can we deduce from this, Maybe I can deduce my fist to your face, but that'd shut you up. But enough wordplay. It is time to, as they say, lay my cards on the table. You, sir, are on the trail of Osterzone's stolen masterpiece. Yes, a work such as Angel opening a door must be insured for a princely sum. I surmise that you are in the employ of this insurance company. You have been hired to track down the painting and return it to the rightful owner. This salesman act is nothing more than a mink stole on a cheap lady of the night. Now that, sir, is deduction. Behold the power of my reasoning and wit. You done making stuff up? What? Are you telling me that this is not your purpose here? Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Oh, but I had to do is... I was so certain of it. Well, I'm certain that you're an idiot, and only one of us is right. And you couldn't deduce your way out of a wet sack. That's why your books sell like fried crap at a country fair. I see. I suppose I should thank you for such honest advice. But know this, the more you resist, the more determined I am to learn about you. This guy's exhausting. Yeah, at home I mostly use metal straws. They're so nice. They are very nice. You kind of need to get something to clean them out as well, but once you do, you're set for a very long time. I very highly recommend them. Yes, the New Game Plus mode. I think they called it the final chapter or final revision or something like that. New ending. Oh, I'm very excited for a new ending. New manuscript pages and new video content. I'm just going to suggest this. I'm just going to throw it out there. If people in chat would like to see me rush New Game Plus, like just blitz through all the story content in New Game Plus once it comes out, say so in Discord. Because I'm probably going to play it. If you folks would like to see it on stream, say so in Discord. I don't think that would take me super long to do either. Because most of the time we spent in Alan Wake was just doing side stuff. So in Discord. Alright. Yeah, if you folks want to see that, I could make that happen. I mean, don't rush it. It's a game you want to enjoy. No, I mean, when I played through the first time, I did basically everything. So that's why I'm saying I'd be rushing through it, is because the second time I wouldn't need to do any of the side quests because I already did it. So all I can do is just sort of do all the story and get all the new stuff. And that won't take nearly as long as it would take the first time through. Yeah, we got a poll up. If anyone's curious, please feel free to let me know. If you're not interested, I completely understand. But yeah, I would like to hear, please. Follow your heart, just don't follow it through the picture of the witch. You gotta keep it in my ribcage. That's where it belongs, right there. No, I mean, it's a legitimate question. I'm not saying this as a rhetorical question. If you don't want to see any more Alan Wake, I completely understand. But if you're interested, that's a thing I could do. Because I'm going to be doing it one way or another. It's just a matter of whether I do it on stream or off stream. Alright, let's, where are we at here? Where'd you meet her? I think, perhaps it was... No, I'm sorry, Mr. Hyde. I fear my memory has failed me. But, if I manage to lift the fog from my mind, I shall notify you post-haste. Make no mistake about it, Mr. Hyde. I shall discover your true identity. Summer leaves the bar. I've had about enough of that guy. Where the hell is the barkeep? Where has he gone to? Glass is filled with bourbon. How I've missed you. There we go. Every time I look at the glass, something happens. Alright, fair enough, Gamagumo. I appreciate that, the point of view. Yo, Hyde! Thanks for watching the place. Anyone swing by while I was out? Two birds showed, but they both left. Oh man! Wish they'd stuck around until I got back. You're better off this way. Trust me. That's cold, Hyde. I thought you were supposed to be working with people now. Can't never let a customer leave angry, dig? Louie, you're making my head hurt. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to bring you down. Wasn't you. I think I'm done here. Okay, cool. Well, bar's open till midnight, so swing back if you get bored, yeah? We still gotta have that drink together. Alright. Sounds like we're done here for right now, then. A fancy tux? Nice. There are people, and then there's Iris. Oh, hello. What's Rosa doing down here? Oh, Mr. Hyde, good evening. You're still cleaning? Oh, yes. Clean, clean, clean. That's all poor Rosa does. This old hotel's about to fall apart, you know? Sometimes I think I'm the only thing that keeps it going. Besides, the key to good housekeeping is sticking with it. Can't let dirt win. Guess not. So, where were you, huh? Did you stop by the bar? Yeah. Oh, and how was it? Not bad. That's good to hear. Dunning decided to let Louis manage the bar all by his lonesome. That boy, when it comes to cleaning, he just wants to loaf, but he loves that bar. Seems so. Well, that's Louis for you. I wish he would put that same effort into helping me, but will he? Land sakes, no. How long has that bar been here? Oh, quite a while now. I heard it was open to celebrate the hotel's 10th anniversary. Me? I think it's too small, but folks seem to be taken with it anyway. It's always full, and the folks there always leave me a terrible mess. Bar's open till midnight, late for a video game, but early for real life. I mean, it's just a hotel bar, not a standalone bar, so for a hotel bar, that's not entirely out of the ordinary, I don't think. Rosa does put in a lot of work, but she also gets free lodging at this place. That's a pretty decent deal. Does writing yes in Discord stream chat ever get read by Shane? We shall know sometime soon. And the final vote for the vote is, with 10 votes, 100% yes. Alright. We'll play New Game Plus sometime then. I'll have to figure out when we're going to do that. Probably won't be immediately once it comes out. I'll give it like a week or two, but yeah. We'll play New Game Plus. Sounds like a plan. Thank you everyone for your opinions. I appreciate that. So, when was the 10th anniversary? Well, let's see. The hotel was built 20 years ago. That was 1959, so 1969. If my math is right, and I just know it is. 10 years ago. Wait a second. That incident with the missing kid happened about 10 years ago. So I heard about a strange incident that went down 10 years ago. You know anything about that? Oh. Yeah, she does. So, the story's true. So you heard, did you? I can just guess who told you. Little bird. I just bet. Well, I'm a terrible liar, so I guess I can't pretend not to know. So it's true. Yes, Mr. Hyde, it's true. Every word. That's interesting. Oh, Rosa fooled you, but good. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Hyde. What? Oh, you should have seen your face. Whew. No, I'm afraid it's just a rumor. But when I started here, I thought it was true too, and for a fact. Rosa, you made a joke. Did it hurt? Oh, hush now. Anyway, when I first asked Dunning if it was true, he flat out laughed at me. And here I was, hoping to get a peek at Ghost. What silliness. That's one word for it. Dunning says this kind of thing happens all the time. But with hotels changing owners and closing down and so forth, well, rumors get started and folks talk about ghosts and murders, and there you go. Oh, look at me chatting away like I have all the time in the world. So much cleaning still to do, and look at the time. Busy, busy, busy. I'll get out of your hair. Oh, but Mr. Hyde, maybe you want to hear more about this hotel's history, Well, if I were you, I'd ask Dunning himself. Yes, I would. I'm sure the old coot is around somewhere. I'll do that. You will? Good. And I'll get back to my cleaning. Alright, interesting, interesting. Let's go ahead and save again. Next thing we need to do is we need to hit the vending machine in the lobby. Go ahead and get our prize. And then we'll see if we can find Dunning around anywhere. Hopefully he's, you know, around the lobby where he's supposed to be. That would make things easier. Alright. A vending machine. The bachelor's best friend. Need coins, huh? We have coins. Let's go ahead and pop some coins in there. There's a coin slot on the front of the machine. Alright, what do we got here? We got some chips. We got a chocolate bar. Nougat chew. And a candy cane? I don't know that I would ever eat vending machine candy cane. That's a bit skeezy. But more importantly, we're going to put our coin in the slot, and then we're going to hit 6-0. The candy cane's a little bit out of place. When I'm thinking about a snack, a candy cane... Oh, God! Something fell out of the vending machine. I got a Pinky Rabbit doll. Please tell me I wasn't the only person that looked at that and thought Robbie the Rabbit from Silent Hill 3. Because for a second I thought we were getting into a very different kind of game right there. Oh, God. Yeah, when I'm thinking about a snack, I don't think a candy cane would satisfy. Get behind me! Get behind me, Robbie! You did too relentlessly, I'm so glad. Is this game taking place around Christmas? Yes! Yes, it's in December, late December, I believe. Kyle mentioned this is the last Friday of the year. I don't remember what the exact date is, but yeah, it's late December. Pinky Rabbit, huh? Better than poke in the eye, I guess. Alright, that's the thing. Let's go check at the front desk, see if the owner's in. Naturally, he is not. Can I ring for him? I mean, the candy cane makes sense for the time of year, but still, vending machine candy cane. That's super weird. Definitely not something I have ever actually seen in real life. Oh, hey, we can turn on the TV now if we wanted. Oh, it isn't turned on yet. What was the, what did it say here? Oh, TV hours just ended. God damn it, we missed our chance to watch TV. It's been a crazy night. What can I say? Alright. No TV for us. No rest for the wicked, as they say. Imagine paying for a candy cane instead of just getting them free at work because employers consider it the cheapest treat they can get away with. Oh, that's kind of brutal, but yeah, very relatable. We still don't know who's in room 111. I assume it's the owner, though. No getting in there. Alright. We'll look around a little bit more downstairs. And then we'll head upstairs, see if he's nosing around up there somewhere. Let's see, he's not in the bar. I'm sure that is he hanging around the restaurant? Ah, there he is. Huh? Wait, that looks like... No, it's Dunning. Probably, thinking about his youth, back when they called him Stunning Dunning for his incredible good looks. Hey there. Huh? Oh, it's you, Mr. Hyde. What do you need? Tell me about the hotel's history. Its history? Why in Sam Hill you want to go asking about that nonsense? I'm a curious guy. Look, I was just down in the bar and someone told me a little bit about it. Said the bar was built for the hotel's 10th anniversary. That true? So you heard, did you? When was this place built? Oh, about 20 years ago, give or take. Back then, the place was what you'd call real popular. Used to have bands playing in the restaurant even. And weekends were out of control. Wild parties and everything. Sounds like it was the place to be. Yep, used to be alright. But by the time I took over, the place had changed. No more parties or fancy bands. Reputation just went down the crapper. Interesting. Cunning, dunning, the stunning, running one-ing. Honestly, yeah, stunning dunning does sound like a 1920s era boxer right there. How long you been running the place? About 5 years now. I've been thinking about starting up a business when I saw this hotel for sale. The place was going for a song, so I bit. Talk about a sucker. Should have just buried my cash in a damn hole. I thought a hotel would be a perfect way to make some quick scratch. Of course, after opening it, I did nothing but break my back every damn day. Can't tell you how many times I thought about hightailing it back to my old job. But I tightened my belt and just kept it running. Thanks to good people like yourself, of course. So, what were you staring at when I came in? Pictures. Pictures. Yep, take a look at them above the piano. See them frames? Got lots of old shots of the place in there. They're all pictures of guests in the restaurant. Most of them were from before my time here. That old, huh? Real comedian, ain't you, Hyde? Of course, they're all up and gone now. Shucks, even a hard ass like me can get a bit weepy thinking about the past. Never lost a glass, Joe, but who has? Who has? Are we gonna go all bar in The Shining next? I hope not. I didn't think it was that kind of game. What'd you do before you ran this place? What, you mean my job? Ain't no business of yours. Tell me something, Dunning. How does a guy like you get into hotel management? Aw, it ain't nothing special. I was just your average paper pusher, you know? Saved up enough money to buy a hotel by working in an office? Yep, pretty much. So what's a hotel run you these days? I ain't telling you that. It's a secret. Come on, you can tell me. I said no. You don't just start asking about other people's cash flow. Ain't right. Ah, that's enough of hearing me, Jaw. I gotta get back to work. I won't stop you. By the way, Mr. Angel in 213 called me up a few minutes ago. Told me that whole mess of his is taken care of. Found his missing stuff in his own room, just where I told him it was. Maybe you quit this gig and go tell fortunes. Don't I know it? Last thing I needed was the fuzz sniffing around my joint. Dunning heads out of the restaurant. Alright, didn't really learn nearly as much as I'd like there, but we'll do what we can. Alright, board chams, you get a good rest. Thanks for hanging around, and we will see you around. Oh, Mr. Dream! Oh, God. That's hilarious. I did not know that. Alright. Well, guess now we'll probably start heading upstairs. See what we can see up that way. Should I pop back into the bar? No time has actually passed, so I don't think we need to be in here. Got a minute? What? I'm working, man. Catch me later. Yeah, no time has passed, so we don't need to do anything here. We don't need to talk to Rose again either, I don't think. Your parents are getting a puppy early next year, and I will spend so much more time at their house when they do. Oh my god. I hope it's a good puppers. Mr. Hyde. What now? You're still here. That a problem? No, just the opposite. It's perfect. Just perfect. Rosa, slow down a second. What's perfect? Listen, you're free, right? Sure you are. Well, I need a favor from you. Again? Just listen, it's about the restaurant. See, sometimes when our guests order wine, they like to keep the labels. Well, when that happens, we always deliver it to their room later. But I'm as busy as can be, and Louis has to run that damn bar of his. So neither of us can spare the time to do it. And then when I saw you, I thought... You thought I'd do it. Oh, aren't you sharp? Yes, that's my thought, exactly. I do this, and you're just gonna give me a dustpan. Hush, I will not, and I'll give you a free breakfast to make up for it. Keep talking. We've got fresh blueberry muffins and my very own Spanish omelets. Sounds good. So you'll do it? Oh, say you will, Mr. Hyde. Fine. Who wants the damn label? Language! And the label goes to Miss Parker up in room 212. Oh, Helen! Alright. The old woman. It's quite a touching story, actually. Yes, it is. You see, Mrs. Parker ordered wine 10 years ago when she came with her friend. So tonight, the poor woman ordered that very same bottle of wine. I didn't want to snoop, but I watched her drink it, and she looked so sad. Well, when she finished, she started talking about this and that, and she told me how she wanted to take the label home with her. I do appreciate a good muffin, especially baked fresh. Oh, they're so good when they're fresh. They're all good puppers. Some puppers are better than others, though. You gotta admit that much. Who was Helen with here 10 years ago? I'm sure I have no idea. I told you all I know, Mr. Hyde. Why are you so nosy? Just my way. But if Rosa had to guess, I'd say it was her son. Yes, I would. Her son? Oh, I can't say for sure, but I'm sure it's true. You don't say. I just know it. I saw how she talked to him back then. I know she's just like me. Hold on, how is Helen Parker just like you? Her son, silly. He lives far away, just like my boy. You sure about that? Of course. Well, kind of. Stop confusing me. Listen, I may not know the first thing about her personal life, but I know I'm right. I'd stake my mop on it. Wait, you have a son? Yes, I do, Mr. Hyde. Is that a surprise to you? My boy lives in Manhattan. Not far from where Hyde used to live, interestingly. What's he like? Your son, I mean. And what's he doing in New York? He works on Wall Street. No kidding. Rosa the Wonder Maid and her stockbroker son. You pegged him true, Mr. Hyde? He went to a good university and found himself a nice place to work. Yes, he did. I bet you're proud of him. Yes. I guess it seems like that from your point of view. You're not proud of him? It's not that, Mr. Hyde. It's just... he doesn't understand me one bit. Well, you're a pretty complex person. Do you know what he said to me, do you? He told me to quit my job. Can you imagine? Come to Manhattan, he says. We'll live together, he says. Sounds like a nice offer to me. Oh, and what about it strikes you as nice? I do good, honest work here. I support myself with my own two hands. I'm not so old that I need my son to take care of me. And I'm sure not changing my life just because he says so. Not me, not Rosa. This is a familiar tune. She sounds just like my mother. Well, thank you in advance, Mr. Hyde. So where's this wine bottle? Well, let's see. 2 of them are in the kitchen, and 1 is in the restaurant. Sounds like the old lady has a serious drinking problem. Don't tease, Mr. Hyde. We had 3 guests order wine tonight. Mrs. Parker only had 1. Mr. Summer himself drank the 2nd bottle. And the 3rd was the young woman in 216. Iris, I think her name is. Anyway, I was so busy when I was clearing off the tables and cooking and so forth. And, well, I just lost track of which bottle belonged to her. That omelet better be worth it. Oh, it is, don't you worry. Anyway, could you please find her bottle? When you do, just peel the label off and deliver it to her room, okay? Good. I've got laundry to do, so I can't talk anymore. Busy, 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 you know. And thank you again, Mr. Hyde. Rosa hurries off. Time passes, it is 9:40. Not her precious mop! I mean, I will do a lot of things for a free restaurant. I'm a simple man. Alright, so she said 1 was in the restaurant and 2 was in the kitchen, I think? Well, let's find some wine bottles then. Got 1 right here. There's a wine bottle on the table. This is a bottle of rosé. Alright, so we might need to look at all 3 bottles, then maybe we'll talk to Louis? Maybe Louis will know? We can hope, at least. Alright, so that appears to be the only bottle in here. There's still some dishes on the table. Alright, nothing to see there. Yeah, let's see if we can look at all 3 bottles, and then we'll see what Louis knows. If anything. Alright, got another bottle right here. There's a bottle of wine on the counter. This is a bottle of white wine. Alright, and where's the 3rd one? Ah, straight ahead. There's a wine bottle next to the microwave. This is a bottle of red wine. Alright. Let's see if Louis knows anything about who had what. Hopefully we can narrow it down a little at least. Got a minute? What? I'm working, man. Catch me later. Apparently, no, that's not the answer. Can we ask Rosa who had what? Well, now that we know the names of everything? I don't know where she disappeared to is the problem. She kind of bolted after we spoke last. Oh, Rosa? You need to help me figure out who had what. I don't see her around anywhere here. I'm gonna save, and then I'll see if we can go in the back area. I'm saving because technically Dunning told us not to go back there anymore, but, you know. We got stuff we need to do. We gotta go find Rosa. As quickly as downloading a car. You wouldn't download a car. I would, but you wouldn't download a car, apparently. If I'm understanding the commercial correctly. Alright. So we can still get back here. But like I said, we're not actually supposed to be back here anymore. You gotta be a little bit careful. Yeah, Rosa's not in her room, it doesn't look like. Alright, Roadbug, you have a good rest. Thanks for hanging around, and we will see you around. You take care of yourself. Oh no, Rosa said she was, she had to do laundry. Right, she said she had to do laundry. We've seen the laundry room. So let's see if we can just head over there and then we can question her. If I can remember where the laundry room is. it's through the left hallway, I think, right? Don't download cars, the insurance will fucking destroy you. This is true. That's where they get you. Alright, laundry room. There we go. Hey, Rosa. Got a minute? What is it? Mr. Hyde, I have a ton of work to do. I can't chat now. Busy, busy, busy. God damn it! Who am I supposed to ask about the wines, then? Am I just supposed to run upstairs and ask her what she had? That seems a little bit too easy. Also possible? No, she's not even in her room right now, so no, we somehow have to solve this puzzle before we can actually talk to her again, it seems. Who are we supposed to question about this, then? Like, if Louis won't talk to us, and Rosa won't talk to us, who else would know? Who else could we possibly ask about this? Can I interact with the bottle at all if I just look at him again? Do I just have to take the label? Is that a thing? No, I can't just take the label. That's not a thing. I'm going to take a peek at the guide because this is a bit silly. Oh, alright. No, that wasn't terrible. Basically, she mentioned that the other bottles were for, the writer and Iris. So I need to go talk to them and figure out what it is by process of elimination. Which, God, that seems like a lot of work. Alright, so Martin is in 211. Who is it? Kyle Hyde. Do you have some business with me, Mr. Hyde? Got something to ask you. You had wine with dinner, right? But of course, food without wine is like a body without a soul to fill its... What kind? Well, it was white. Yes, a crisp Chardonnay with hints of apple and a rich... Don't care. Oh, I see. Well, I guess we are finished here. Yes, well, good evening, sir. Summer closes his door. So it was not the white wine. And next we need to go find Iris in 216. I'm like how he's like, give me the answer and shut up. I absolutely don't want to hear you talk. Probably going to be about the same with Iris. Yes, who's there? It's me, Kyle Hyde. Mr. Hyde, I figured you would be drunk in a ditch by now. You and me both, sister. I'll make it quick. You drank wine with dinner, right? Why? Did you want to see if there was any left? I don't suppose you remember what kind. Rosé, and it was quite nice. Why on earth are you asking me this? Just checking. Don't mind me. So you came up to my room to ask me? So that's it. Nothing more. Well, good night then. Iris turns and closes the door behind her. Alright, so it was the red By process of elimination, it wasn't the white and it wasn't the rosé. Alright, let's go grab that one then. I think that was in the kitchen. Had a nice cozy ditch all ready for me. Relentlessly! That's where he should have went. That's brilliant. But no, instead he, you know, his response was also fairly natural. I respect that. Alright. So to the kitchen. And what do we got in here? Which one is this one? That one is the white, right? So we got the one on the counter? There's a wine bottle next to the microwave. Red wine. Bet this is the bottle Helen ordered. Looks like there's still a bit of wine in the bottom of the bottle. I don't need the whole bottle, just the label. Did we get the label? Didn't say anything about it. No? Do I need to use something to peel it off? Just give me the label. What does the game want me to do to get this here? I don't feel like I have much I could, like, scrape with here. Use a key to scrape up the label? I don't know. What do you want from me here, game? This is really weird. Just give me the label. What is the problem here? Oh! I think I know what the game wants us to do, and I don't like it. I may be drunk, but tomorrow I'll be sober, and you'll still be an asshole, Iris. Unfortunately, very true. Iris does not seem like the type of person that is going to suddenly turn over a new leaf anytime soon. Alright, so we're heading back to Kyle's own room. And we're going to take a peek at the package he received earlier here. Because there's still one item inside of it. And that is a bottle of adhesive remover. This should get the label off in no time. I take the adhesive remover. That is a shockingly specific way to solve this puzzle. Also, how was the maid expecting us to get that label off? She had no idea I had adhesive remover. What was she imagining us doing here? If only Kyle had a utility belt, everyone should have a utility belt. Or failing that, at the bare minimum, like a fanny pack. Every hard-boiled detective should have a fanny pack. I said what I said. Rosa had no idea, which is why she asked you to do it. Fair. Cruel, but fair. Alright, use adhesive remover on bottle. Kyle's like this guy, you know? Kura Valley, 1967, Meet Again. Alright, just smear it. Just smear it on down. Come on. Come on. Careful. That was actually kind of satisfying. There we go. I take the wine label. Wonder what kind of memories this wine holds for the old gal. Guess time she and I had ourselves another chat. Label removing action! I was worried it was gonna rip and then there was gonna be some puzzle to tape it back together. I'm really glad it didn't go that route. That would have been incredibly tedious. Plus, we already had the key break. You know, that seems like a retread, I should say, of old events. So I'm really glad we didn't have to do that. Alright, let's make another save and then we'll go talk to her. See what's going on with her now. Alright, she is in 212, so right here. Oh, Mr. Hyde! What brings you here? Rosa has her hands full. She asked me to bring you this wine label. You came all this way just for me. Actually, I've been up and down the stairs like 5 times now. Please, please, come in. I'm sorry that you had to run all over the hotel for my sake. Don't worry about it. I got nothing better to do. Oh, posh! I'm sure you're a very busy man. But now that you're here, please feel free to sit for a spell. My room is your room. Thanks. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah? Oh, yes, dear. Don't you get excited when friends come to pay you a visit? Everyone likes to have visitors. And you're not just any visitor. I find our conversations quite peculiar, Mr. Hyde, but in a very good way. You make me feel like I did 10 years ago. Does this get dangerous or interesting? I need to blow my nose real quick, folks. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Sounds like we're going to take another crack at getting Helen to tell us about her past. Let's hope we get more results this time. Yeah? What happened 10 years ago? Oh, nothing. I'm just reminiscing. Please forgive this old woman her fancy. The old gal is hiding something. Time to drag it out of her. Well, that's a bit drastic, but alright. I guess we've spent all night at this hotel learning every person's secrets. May as well just move on to the next person. But, Mr. Hyde? I thought you brought a wine label for me. Ah, we do need to give her the wine label. Don't bully the old pirate lady, Hyde. Seriously. What the hell? Here's your label. Oh, thank you. This is simply wonderful. It'll make for such a nice memory. Mind if I ask you something? And what would that be? Rosa said you shared that wine with someone a few years ago. Who was it? Does it really matter? Actually... It isn't the end of the world, but it's been bugging me for a while. Oh? You told me you've been here before. So, when did you share a bottle of wine with someone? Mr. Hyde, you are persistent. If you must know, that day took place 10 years ago. So So the guy you met 10 years ago, what happened to him? Let me guess. You don't know. You don't know where he is, do you? I'm sure he's fine. It's just... we just haven't been in contact since that day. Alright. Let's talk about the person you met 10 years ago. The person is pretty special to you, right? Oh, yes. That person meant the world to me. But then I betrayed him. That wasn't what I was expecting. I wouldn't think it would be hard to contact this mystery person. But I bet I know why you haven't. You think about him a lot, don't you? Oh yes, each and every day. I want so badly to see him again. But alas, I cannot. I can't bear the thought of causing the boy more grief. I'm not sure. I'm legitimately not sure where this is going. Why did you betray him? Because I'm selfish. Because I was thinking only of myself. Of what I thought I wanted. I left him behind, Mr. Hyde. I abandoned him. I think I know who you're talking about. But how? It's your son, isn't it? Let's see if Rosa knows her hunches. Yes. That was the man I met 10 years ago. My only son. What's his name? Alan. Same name as the person that, Martin Summer, the writer, stole his manuscript from. There is a lot of odd coincidences at this hotel, and I'm, like Hyde, I'm struggling to believe all of these are coincidences. Because you remember that, Martin said he didn't know what happened to his Alan either. Just sort of disappeared. Interesting. Your son's name is Alan. Yes, that's correct. Alan Parker. Nice name. We met here for dinner 10 years ago and then went our separate ways. Any chance you gave him a fountain pen? Why, yes. Yes, I did. But how on earth could you possibly know that? How on earth can that be the same Alan that Martin Summer knew? You gave him that pen, huh? Wait right here. What? Does this have to do with Alan's pen? Yeah, give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Oh, alright. What is happening right now? I'm a little bit, beside myself. Who is it? Kyle Hyde. Do you have some new business with me, sir? Yeah, your fountain pen. I need it. My pen? But you gave it to me not 2 hours ago. Why do you now decide? Just give me the damn pen. Alright. I take the fountain pen back from Summer. This should do it. At the risk of having your response delivered to the bridge of my nose. Don't ask. Very well. Summer gives me the wary eye and shuts the door. Kyle is absolutely not taking the tiniest atom of shit from Martin Summer anymore. Holy fuck. I thought he was actually just gonna punch him for fun right there. Good evening, Mr. Hyde. Won't you come inside? Alright, let's see if we can figure out what the hell's going on here, at least in some tiny capacity. Ever see this before? Where did you get this? It's his! It's my son's! So this is your son's pen, huh? That's correct. I gave it to him 10 years ago, when we were finally reunited. You were on the outs for a while, huh? It was because I left him behind. I abandoned him, Mr. Hyde. I walked out of his life. Mr. Hyde, you must tell me, how did that pen come to be in your possession? I found it in the restaurant. A guest dropped it. A guest dropped? So my son? That means Alan is in this hotel. No, he's not. But then, who dropped the pen if not him? A friend of his. Well, not much of a friend, actually. But why? How? Oh, this is all too much. Alan is missing. Guy with the pen is looking for him. My boy is missing? Please, Mr. Hyde, tell me that's not true. As I understand it, Alan wrote a book and this chump stole it from him. Sounds like your boy was shook up about it and vanished soon after. That can't be. Wish I had better news for you, but there it is. My son had always dreamed of being a writer. On that night 10 years ago, he told me that he'd almost achieved his dream. It was hard work, but I knew he would never give up. It was a dream, after all. Oh, to think that it's been taken from him. It breaks my heart, it truly does. Yeah, that's a shame. Tell me about this theft, Mr. Hyde. Why? I want to find the man who stole his work and make him pay. Look, you're a tough broad, and I like that, but it's too late. The guy who plagiarized your son's novel already fessed up. He's searching for your son so he can clear things up and make amends. I think the real question is whether or not your son will forgive him. I have faith that he will forgive this man. I know my boy, Mr. Hyde. Alan will surely forgive him. You seem pretty sure. That's just the way he is. His heart is large, and he has forgiven greater trespasses before this. After all, he forgave his own mother for turning her back on him. She's finally gonna spill it. We're finally getting to some answers here. Yes, I'd recognize that pen anywhere. How do you think I lost my eye? Oh, God, that's grisly. Helen Wake! Oh, God. I think there was a Helen in Alan Wake 1. I don't remember. Mr. Hyde, may I implore you for a favor? Would you lend your ear to a sad and shameful story? Years ago, you see, there lived an absolute fool of a woman. In her youth, she became enraptured with show business and magic. But soon she married, and her husband convinced her to settle down. She agreed, but her secret heart yearned for a return to the lights and the glory. In time, the pull of the stage became too great, and she abandoned her family. First, her return to the world of magic filled her life with color. She had chosen the path of the entertainer once more. It became her everything. The woman lived for the moment when applause swept over her like a wave. But to her dismay, the more acclaim she received, the emptier she began to feel. Suddenly, being known as the greatest magician of all time mattered not. All she could think of was meeting the son she left behind so long ago. What a fool she was. So the woman sets up a meeting with her son. No, not at first. Their very first encounter was a simple twist of fate. The woman had been called to perform at the grand opening of a new hotel. And by the strangest of chances, her son was invited to the same party. When she saw him, she was filled with fear and certain he would be enraged. But instead, he took her by the hand and forgave her. That day, they made a promise to each other. A promise to meet in 10 years at the same hotel. And 10 years later, they did that very thing. The boy told her of his own dream, of how he longed to become a writer. And the woman presented her son with a small fountain pen to help him on his way. It was the first and last gift she ever gave him, or so I hear. They made no more promises, arranged no more meetings. The year after meeting her son at the hotel, the woman quietly retired. And this time she walked away from the stage for good. So where'd she go next? That is the end of my story, Mr. Hyde. Where she went and how she spent her days after that, no one knows. Yeah? Well, let me tell you what I heard. Oh? The woman's son told his thieving pal how much the hotel meant to him. Said it was his most special place in the world. A place filled with memories that he treasured more than anything. At least, that's what I heard. Oh, Mr. Hyde. I think you should have this pen. Maybe you can give it back to its owner someday. I don't have the words. Anyway, sorry to take up all your time. I'll see you around. Alan is Helen's son. Didn't see that one coming. Summer's gonna do backflips when he hears this. I'll probably have to tell him. Okay, Hyde, time to think. So that looks like the end of the chapter, too. I'm glad that wasn't quite as brutal as the other interrogations we've had to do. Relentlessly, you like Helen, you want good things for Helen? I want good things for Helen, too. She's made some mistakes, but she's trying to make up for them. I hope she runs into her son again. That seems like the least we could do for her. Take a second, get your thoughts together. Let's recap, ladies and gentlemen. Just before 9, I made my way down to the bar for a couple of belts. Louis was working the bar, doing a damn fine job of it. The next person to stumble into the bar was... Helen was the next one. That's right. The old lady from 212, Helen Parker, was the next person to enter the bar. Me and Helen shot the breeze while she sipped a gimlet. The drink loosened her up, and she told me how she'd stayed here before. After a couple of drinks, I decided to split the bar. I picked Rosa and Dunning's brains to learn more about the hotel's history. I didn't get much, but what they did spill was pretty interesting. For one, the bar was built for the hotel's 10-year anniversary. Which means the hotel was built 20 years ago. Also, I got Dunning to talk about when he took over the place. It was... I don't actually remember when he said that one. Was it 5 years ago? It was either 5 or 3. Oh, there we go. That's right, 5 years ago. Put down cash on the barrelhead and took over that same day. Next, Rosa came by and made me deliver a wine label to Helen. After ransacking the whole place for the bottle, I finally got the label. What kind of wine was she drinking again? That was the red wine. That's right. Helen had a bottle of red. Went for the same stuff she had 10 years ago. When I dropped off the label, Helen was all smiles and started chatting me up. We got to talking about who she came here with 10 years ago. Her companion's name was... Alan. That one's easy enough. That's right. It was her son, Alan. I found out the pen Summer dropped is the same one Helen gave her son. I told Helen, and she spilled her entire life story. I ain't much for sob stories, but I listened as patiently as I could. Helen told me that she left her son to become a magician. That's right, a magician. Still can't wrap my mind around that one. She left her family to pursue the dream, and it's tortured her ever since. Maybe she sleeps better tonight. Night has fallen over the city, and the hotel. I know the dark. It's a cover that lets people's bad sides run wild. Envy, doubt, grief, they all come out at night. Bradley, what do you think of at night, when the darkness comes? I've got until dawn to find out. Favorite game? Yes, please. And I say we see if we can beat another chapter tonight. Because I am still interested to see where this is leading to. There's so many weird coincidences. I need to know where they're headed to. Nano, you got a clicker out? Excellent. Drive the darkness back. Chapter 7, December 28th, 1979, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. And the clock strikes 10. Maybe I'll join Louie in the bar for another belt. See if we're going to get a phone call first. Another phone call? Another phone call? No phone call this time. Interesting. That's another bonus chapter time again? Yes, surprisingly. It's still pretty early. We're definitely not ending yet. I think we got time to beat another chapter. Alright. Louie, don't put the drinks away yet. We got some more drinking to do. Anybody else down here? Nope, just us. Look what the cat dragged in. Have a seat, Hyde. Bar's empty. Yeah, got the entire place to ourselves. Take a load off, my man. You want a drink? Ooh. I don't think Kyle Hyde is the martini man. Why do you think I'm here? Scotch on the rocks. Make it a double. Coming right up. You're looking kind of grim, man. Something got your shorts in a bundle? Something like that. Lay it on me, brother. Louie the bartender's all ears. More like all mouth. What is it with folks wanting to yap it up tonight? That what's up? Folks been laying all the problems on you? That about covers it. Kyle Hyde, advice columnist to lowlifes and crooks the world over. You're a regular comedian, Denono. Why the hell people want to drop their problems on a guy like me? You don't get nothing. It's because people always want to talk to a guy like you. Hey. What do you mean, a guy like me? A guy who looks like he don't give a damn. A guy who ain't gonna preach or judge. A guy who looks like he's taken a few punches and knows what it's like to hurt. Look, man, I think I know how they feel. Check this out. We're in the middle of this holiday season, right? Last Friday night of the year. They look around and realize they're all alone in this sad old wreck of a hotel. Gets them thinking, you dig? About their lives, what they've done, where they're going. You know what happens next? All their secrets and worries and stuff kind of boil over. Then they go looking for somebody to talk to. Know what I'm saying? Hell, Louie, you're the one that sounds like an advice columnist. Maybe, but I'm right, yeah? Look at you, man. You got secrets and crap hidden in your heart, right? Maybe. See, trust old Denono on this one. You're a good guy, even if you don't know it. I take a seat at the end of the bar. Yeah, this is such a crazy game. I don't think I've ever played a game quite like this. Not just the art style, but the art style is completely unique. The narrative is very interesting. We've played mystery adventure games on the stream plenty of times, but this one, like, I'm I'm not sure where it's going. I'm really not. It doesn't have a strong central mystery, but there's just so many intriguing questions to answer. I like it. I need to have a drink, Louis. A plot-relevant drink. Here you go. Louis puts a glass on the counter. I take a drink of scotch. The world stops for a moment. I sit and stare into the glass. The ice shifts. A single piece slips beneath the surface, never to rise again. And then I hear Bradley's voice in my head. Hey, buddy. When this case wraps up, we need to have a chat. There's something I need to talk to you about. Can you make the time? Yo, hide! Yo, hide! Huh? How's it scotch? Goes down smooth, don't it? Yeah, nice glass, too. It's got a good weight to it. Nice, huh? I can tell what you like, my man. Looks like it. I told you about this, right? This is the one job I take seriously. Good gig, huh? I'm gonna tell you something, but don't go laughing. I know it's stupid, but I always wanted a place like this for my own. That's so. I ain't saying it all started because I met you, but you know when I started thinking about it? It was after you laid that story on me in the cop shop back in Manhattan. What story is that? Oh man, don't tell me you forgot. Was the third time you busted me? Was in one of those crappy little interview rooms. Come on, I can still hear you. You dream of being a thief as a kid, Louis? This your dream job? I'm sure there's something else you wanted, right? Fireman, doctor, superhero? I was staring at the ceiling, thinking you was gonna play good cop that day. Give me the "you can turn your life around" son speech, yeah? Then you got real quiet, and the serious look came in your eye, remember? That's when you did it, man. You made up that story to save me from myself. Hold on. I was preaching at you, huh? Sounds like me. Yeah, brother. Thought me a choir was gonna rush the room or something. Here's the last hint. If you still don't remember, I'll give up. It was about your pops. Hey, 4M, welcome in. Lord Barry drinks. I do appreciate a tumbler with a good weight to it, though. I get that at least. I keep two magnums in my desk. One's a gun and I keep it loaded. The other's a bottle and it keeps me loaded. I'm Tracer Bullet, professional snoop. Oh my god! I have not read that in years and years, 4M, but as a small child I was obsessed with Calvin and Hobbes. I still have all the books too. Probably my favorite newspaper comic strip of all time. Absolutely brilliant. Welcome in, 4M. How are you doing today? How's your week going? Wait. I said something about my father? I see a light bulb. It's getting brighter. There it is. Yeah, man. Told me your pops was some kind of genius safecracker. Oh, that story. I remember the whole thing. You was 10, your pops decided to go straight, decided to take one last box job, and then gets bumped off. I gotta tell you, Hyde, even when I knew he was pulling my leg, I almost cried. You told me your pops didn't want to be a thief, said he wanted to be an artist. Then you leaned in close and talked so quiet I could barely hear. Don't make the mistake he did. Don't live a lie. Total trip, man. Then you told me that unless I was looking to do hard time, I better find what I wanted. Find it, grab it, never let it go. Amen to that, my man. When I first started working here, I couldn't sleep. Just laid on that crap-ass bed Dunning gave me and stared at the ceiling. And then one night, that story just pops up in my head, yeah? And it hits me. Even though I'm just a damn street punk, I got something. Seems pretty small to most normal folks, but it's mine, and I got it. 4M, you're a huge fan of detective stories and murder stories. Raymond Chandler always makes me think of Tracer Bullet. I wouldn't be... I assume that was the inspiration. But, yeah, I haven't actually read a lot of, like, old-school detective stories. Mysteries, for all that I love mystery games, I haven't read a lot of mystery books. I kind of want to get into it, but I gotta find where I want to break in is the problem. The only one I could think of that I really read was Agatha Christie's All Fall Down, and that was amazing. That was a hell of a book. So I should probably read more Agatha Christie, come to think of it. Rex Stout and Nero Wolfe. I've heard of Nero Wolfe. I haven't heard of Rex Stout before. Thought it was a lie, huh? Huh? No way. It's true? It's truth, Louis. Every word. Whoa! Wait, you're yanking my chain, ain't you? Not this time. It was true? Damn! What a trip! So what do you say? Another round? Why not? What do I want next? Take your time, man. Yo, Hyde, I got something else to tell you. Pouring drinks ain't the only thing that's got my attention these days, yeah? Let me guess. It's a dame. That's a given, brother. But no, that ain't what I'm talking about. Check this out. What? Right here, my man? I don't get it. I'm talking about bowling, you know? Balls, pins, those little hand dryer thingies. I thought I was the only guy around here who liked bowling. Get out of here! You roll, Hyde? No way! You want to see? When I throw a strike, pins beg for mercy. Yeah, right. What else you selling? What do you say, officer? Can you keep up with my hook? When and where? Want to try and beat me? Be here at 11. Here? What are you talking about? There's no way we can bowl in here. No joke. Bowling. Tonight. 11 o'clock sharp. Huh? Someone's here. A customer. Summer again? Crap. Oh, Rex Stout is the author of Nero Wolfe. Gotcha, gotcha. I had not heard the name before somehow. Mike Hammer, Pat Novak. I haven't heard of either of them either. Sam Spade is actually more cunning and self-serving in the books, and Philip Marlowe is more thoughtful and the good-hearted knight-errant in a trench coat and a strong moral code. I like that description. That's nice. Let's see how mean we're gonna be to Martin this time. How you doing? Good evening, gentlemen. Take a seat right here. What can I get you? I believe I'll have a gin and tonic, my good man. Alright. Time to go bully this guy out of the bar. Mickey Spillane, there's a name I'm familiar with at least. Got a minute? Yes, of course. I got something I want to talk to you about. Oh, what a coincidence. You see, I was hoping to run into you. There's something I had hoped to discuss with you as well. Oh, God. But I believe my news can wait until later. If you are so inclined, Mr. Hyde, please begin. Alright, let's lay it on him. Well, it's about your buddy, Alan. Alan, did you say? You sure you got no idea where he's at? Quite sure. No clues or leads or anything like that, huh? No, nothing of the sort. But it's not like you went out of your way to look for the guy. And what, may I ask, do you mean by that? Common sense. It's better for you if he's out of the picture. Mr. Hyde. I will be checking out of this hotel on the morrow. I will then proceed to the offices of a local newspaper and tell them my story. I believe they will enjoy the tale of the famous author and his fall from grace. You see, I plan to use the media to search for Ellen. Didn't see that one coming. Listen, Summer. I stumbled on your secret by accident. I didn't have plans to tell anyone about it. You didn't have plans? Yeah, but, well, I was talking to someone and it slipped. I see. Well, then it is fortunate that I'm planning on telling my tale to the public. If I may ask, to whom did you reveal my secret? The old lady in room 212. Name's Helen Parker. Helen Parker? She's the one who had the pen engraved for Ellen. Mr. Hyde! I gave the pen back to her. Here you go. 1 gin and tonic. Looks like you're having yourselves a good time over here. Eh? No? Nothing? Yeah, well, I'll just go over here then. Louis leaves. And now it's awkward. The hyper-violent I want to wash all the scum off the streets by 2 iron fists and a hail of bullets type is Mike Hammer-esque. Very interesting. And Tracer Bullet was pretty violent, now that I think about it. So that does make sense. You said there was something you wanted to talk about? What is it? Quite right. I was so surprised by your admission, I completely forgot my own topic. Actually, it's about the woman we met earlier in this very establishment. Who, Iris? Yes, that's her. I must say, she bears a striking resemblance to the actress Cecily Lee. If you felt a sense of déjà vu upon meeting Iris, you now know why. There's a quite striking photo of her doppelganger on this month's issue of Vavoom. We have that issue. It was something we were supposed to snag for the client. What kind of actress is this Cecily Lee? My good man, are you truly unfamiliar with her? I don't get out much. She is an up-and-coming thespian who's garnered quite a bit of recent popularity. She got her start on one of those tawdry daytime soap operas. Her performance received wild praise from critics and fans alike. I believe she is scheduled to make her debut on the silver screen next year. Few people know that she was a model before she took up the craft of acting. She's not as young as the other new starlets, but she has a certain something. It's quite the intro, Summer. You steal her biography? Please, Mr. Hyde, I'm merely reciting the information I've heard. And I do not appreciate your attempts at jocularity at my expense. The question, sir, is why would Cecily Lee be staying in this hotel on her own? It does arouse one's curiosity, does it not? Alright, enough chatter. I gotta blow. Truly? Well, I shall remain a while longer and savor the proffered spirits. Interesting. Maybe we should see if we can track down Iris and ask her that very question. Oh my god. I hadn't thought of connecting Sin City and Tracer Bullet. That's amazing. Keep my jocularity out of this, Summer. Don't you get anywhere near my jocularity. Oh, jeez. I really liked the movie Sin City, but mostly for the visual, the aesthetic of it. I thought the way they mixed the black and white with splashes of color was really striking. Like, visually, Sin City, I thought was just a really beautiful work. I never saw the sequel, just the first one. Hi! What's the kid doing here? Hey, Squirt. Hey, mister. What are you doing here? Dad's gone. What, again? You looking for him? Uh-huh. Well, he's not in the bar. The bar? It's a place for adults. It's called the 7 Stars Bar. It's through that door at the end of the hall. See the sign with the big star on it? Star? Oh, I remember. I saw that before. It was all pretty and stuff. It was kind of like the star on top of a Christmas tree. Yeah, I suppose. Did you get any Christmas presents this year? I look like the kind of guy who gets presents. No, but that's sad. Don't worry about it. Adults don't need presents. How about you? You get anything? Yeah, I guess that figures. But at least you have to decorate the tree, right? My dad's a jerk. Can't argue with that. So why is he a jerk? We didn't have anything for Christmas. No presents, no cookies, not even a stupid tree. That's so. Hey, kid. Don't worry about your old man. He'll be back soon. But I got something I think you'd like. Something I'd like? Oh, that's... Yeah, it's Pinky Rabbit. Take it. Yay! I got Mr. Rabbit! Now get back to your room, take a nap or something. Oh, that was kind of him. Melissa heads out the door. Time passes, it is 10:20 p.m. Alright. Well, not sure what we're up to now. Let's wander around a bit, see if anybody bumps into us. As usual. Oh, hey, Rose is around. Huh? Oh, Mr. Hyde, good evening. You still cleaning? Oh, yes, everyone else gets to take a break, but not Rosa. Oh, no. But this is it. Once I'm done here, I'm finished for the day. Melissa come through here? Melissa? Yes, she just went up to the second floor. Why? Why are you asking? Looks like the kid actually went back to her room. But the poor thing looked as sad as can be. Did something happen? What happened? Yeah, she's looking for her old man. You haven't seen Woodward, have you? Why, no, I haven't. You left her? Alone? Here? No wonder she's upset. I suppose. Mr. Woodward is not getting passing marks in parenting from me. No, he is not. Child shouldn't be made to look for a parent at this time of night. I know that young girls can be a handful, but it's bedtime. A father must watch over his children, Mr. Hyde. Surely you agree. This is the kind of thing that drove his wife away. I'd bet my mop on it. Ouch. What did you mean, the kind of thing that drove his wife away? I mean, not watching after your children, that's what. What woman could love a man incapable of protecting his own? I know, because I'm a maid, Mr. Hyde. I go everywhere and hear everything. People don't watch me, but I'm watching them. Rosa knows, Mr. Hyde. Rosa knows all. Give me 10 seconds with someone, and I can tell you that person's problem. It's an interesting way to put it. Just the passenger, welcome in, and thank you for the raid. How are you doing today? How was your stream? What were you playing? Tell me everything. And for anybody from Just a Passenger stream that doesn't know me, my name is Shane. That's Shana's Games. I play the obscure, the unusual, and the nostalgic. And today we are playing Hotel Dusk Room 215 for the Nintendo DS. Barely a raid, I appreciate it. How are you doing today, Just a Passenger? And Vinder Uwu Queen, welcome in. How are you doing today? Glad to have you with us. Oh, Hard Spaceship Breaker? Oh, I love that game. How are you enjoying it? Hope you're having a good time with that one. I find it just so calming. Just you, some chill music, and dismantling. Caligula, don't tell anyone I'm not a total asshole. This is a carefully cultivated image. Just the passenger, absolutely hooked. Awesome. I hope you continue enjoying it. It's a bit of a slow progression, but they add some interesting elements as you go. It does get tougher, most definitely. Alright. So in case you've never seen this before, this is a point-and-click mystery adventure for the Nintendo DS. As you can see, you have to hold the DS sideways, which is fascinating. It has an incredible aesthetic. I love the visuals in this game. You can tell people's problems by watching them for a few minutes? Yes, I can. Why? Are you doubting me? Do you want proof? Fine. Let me tell you what's troubling you, Mr. Hyde. That's not necessary. Surely you have troubles. A few. Don't I know it? Alright, let's see what you got. Gaze in your crystal mop or whatever you use. Don't make fun. Now let me see. Oh, you just got to buy your own equipment? Alright, so you're still starting off then. It's an exciting point in that game. I love it. You're troubled by... a lack of money. Huh? I'm right, aren't I? Oh, for the love of... Alright, I gotta get going. Wait, Mr. Hyde, wait just 1 second, please. There's something that's been bothering me. Shoot. It's about Melissa. See, she asked me if the hotel had a Christmas tree. Well, I told her that we did, but Christmas is already come and gone, you see? I explained how Dunning always takes down the decorations on the 26th. And, well, she just looked so sad. Near broke my heart, it did. Yeah, that's sad, alright. Do you have any idea why she would be asking about a tree? It's because she didn't have one at home. No presents either. Oh, how sad! That poor thing! What an awful father that Kevin Woodward is. Well, it's no wonder she wanted to see a tree. Yeah. What a shame. The tree and decorations are in the storage room on the first floor. What a shame. See you around. Let's make a save there, and then I think that's a hint that we should probably head to the storage room. I don't think I can fit an entire Christmas tree in my pocket, but, you know, I've done stranger and adventure games. I did pocket an entire live pigeon in Gabriel Knight 3. Or no, that was 2. Gabriel Knight is weird games. I do love them, though. Alright. Doesn't look like anybody's around. That's good for us. Don't want Dunning getting mad at us for snooping. Oh, there's a lot of boxes in here. Christmas tree. How are you supposed to find anything in a place like this? It's a big locker. No way, I'm not touching any rope that comes from a dirty hotel. That's fair. There's a black light in the locker. Huh. Seems like something a detective could use. This might come in handy. Or I could use it to throw Iris a party. I can imagine someone playing this in public and all the gamers looking at them weird because the way they're holding the console. You know, you're supposed to... You gotta turn it the other way. Like, the good thing about this game is that it's controlled basically entirely with the stylus on the touchscreen. Because I'm like, can you imagine playing a game like this where you needed to use the D-pad and the buttons? How would you hold it? How would you hold it like that? It seems miserable. Gotta love dimensional pockets of video game pro tags. Arthur Cross, welcome in. How are you doing today? Blacklight in a hotel. Oh, you don't want to know what happens there. Perchance to stream, welcome in. How are you doing today? There's nothing in the cardboard box. Alright. Apparently there's nothing in that locker of note. We got a blacklight, that's kind of cool. How about over here? Yeah, nothing in that locker, it would appear. Alright, let's check out the giant mountain of boxes over here. Nothing really jumps out at me. Tree must be behind these boxes somewhere. Can't believe I'm actually looking for a Christmas tree. I'm going soft. Oh god damn it, is it a box puzzle? It's a box puzzle. Not a very sophisticated box puzzle, but it is a box puzzle. There we go! That's the tree box. Who's there? Hey, Squirt. What are you doing here? Rosa came to my room and told me to get down here. She said I could see a Christmas tree if I went to the storage room. She said you'd be here, too. And she told me I could decorate the tree. So can I, huh? Rosa saw right through me. This hotel is turning me into a real sap. Hey, mister? Let's decorate the tree together. Come on, huh? Sure, kid. Why not? Tree decoration puzzle! Oh, God. Can't you just close your DS and open it and then it's solved? Probably not this time, unfortunately. At least it wasn't Sokoban. I kind of like Sokoban, though. We found Christmas! Yay! Yeah, that is exciting. I haven't seen the trailer for that one yet, Arthur Cross, but I want to check it out. Show her your badge! Yeah, alright. Oh, it is actually a puzzle. I have to put all the decorations in the correct place. No room for artistic interpretation here. Nope. A place for everything and everything in its place, it would appear. Alright. Maybe there's some interpretation left up here. The yellow one right there. What else? We got a red heart right here. Very striking. Got a red candy cane. I'll place that down here. Another red orb right there. There, you decorate that tree. You do it. Do the thing. Decorate it. Put the bow right there. Get a couple of candy canes left over. Put this blue one up there. And lastly, we got this green one. We'll put it right there. And, oh, we got the star. Can't forget the topper. That's the most important part. I have decorated the tree correctly. Looks nice, if I do say so myself. Yay! It's a Christmas tree for me! Sure is. Uh-huh. Well, Squirt, it's 3 days late, but here you go. Merry Christmas, kid. Merry Christmas, Mr. Hyde. Who's there? Mila. Oh, did you come to see my tree? It's pretty, isn't it? It's the best tree ever. Yay, tree! Mr. Hyde and me decorated it together. What are you doing here? Who else is going to waltz in here? That'd be me. Except I don't waltz. Mambo maybe, but... Louis. What do you want? Easy, man. No need to go junkyard dog on me. Rosa told me what he was up to. Said he was going to have a Christmas shindig, right? When I heard Melissa and Mila were going to be here, I knew I had to swing by. Can't have a party without Louis, brother. Am I right? Ow! So, Mila, did Rosa tell you to come over here too? Figures. Come on, let's have ourselves a good time. Time to party like it's 1990. You do whatever you want. Stop trying to make me have fun. Yeah, please don't try to make him have fun. It'll never work. Yeah, it's true. Sokoban does get reused a lot. At least it wasn't a Charlie Brown tree. That would have been sad. Oh, baby! I had fun once. It was awful. Never again. Never again. I don't have fun. I had it surgically removed. What do you think of the tree? Look at how she's staring at it. Like a little kid. Speaking of little kids, I like having everyone here. It's really fun. Good times, huh? Uh-huh. It's, getting sleepy? Hey. Out like a light. Hey, Louis. Yeah? Melissa fell asleep. Take her back to her room. Huh? Me? Why do I gotta do it? I want to chat with Mila, man. You know, flash her a bit of the no charm. Louis, the kid's asleep. Take her back to her room before she catches a cold. You work here, remember? Like I could forget. Yeah, alright, I'm going. Melissa? Hey, come on, let's get you back to your room. Louis picks up Melissa and carries her out of the room. Alright, take care of yourself, Gamagumo. Thanks for hanging around. We will see you around. Take care of yourself. How you feeling? Fever gone? Good. So, what'd you do for Christmas? Who'd you spend it with? I opened my notebook and hand it to Mila. Mila writes something in my notebook. Is Louis the Larry Butts of this game? Yes, absolutely, 100%. See what she wrote. I have no one. Creepy. By yourself, huh? Where was your father? Here you go. I hand Mila my notebook. Mila writes something. Let's see. That is very dramatic. Where is Dad now? He's gone? What, you don't know where he's at? What does your father do? What's his job? Can you tell me where he lives? Just write it down for me. I give Mila my notebook. Mila hesitates and then writes something. For anybody that didn't remember, at the very start of the game, we found Mila wandering on the side of the road. And she also has never spoken. So, we really know very little about her. Thanks. Santa Monica Gallery May. Gallery May in Santa Monica? Your father owns an art gallery? Huh? Oh, it's you. Oh, look at that! What a lovely tree. I bet Melissa was happy. Yeah, her and Louie both. That's nice. Something good came from your snooping after all. Come on, Mila. I think it's time to go. Good night, Mr. Hyde. I'll be taking Mila back to my room now. Oh, and you can go ahead and leave the tree up. It's just too nice to take down. Rosa leaves, taking Mila with her. Alright, that was a cute little side story there. The art gallery is interesting considering how much art has come up already in this game. Is this yet another weird coincidence in our web of increasingly implausible coincidences? Quite possibly. I need to blow my nose real quick though. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Alright, sorry about that. Rin, thank you for the links. I appreciate that. Alright. Let's get out of here and see if we can figure out where we're heading to next. Huh? Is that door open? The door to Dunning's room. Oh, we should not be snooping around in here. No one's coming to the door. Maybe I should have called first. It is open. If Dunning finds us in here, we are turbo fucked. This must be Dunning's room. The only way to confuse Kyle Hyde? Doors. He does seem to be baffled by them. Alright. It's a pop art calendar. Huh. Dunning struck me as more of a landscape guy. It's a photo of a couple of guys. It's a picture of Dunning. Phew, camera sure ain't kind to him. It's the latest in video decks. Dunning's got more money than I thought. That's a pretty big TV. Wish the one in my room was that big. There's a clock. Wow, I'm glad I broke in here for this. It's a picture of a woman. Who needs a fireplace in LA? It's a decent question, actually. Done in by Dunning? That would seem to be the case. Agreed. It's a picture. There's a framed photo on the shelf. It's a picture of a young girl. Interesting. I don't know who you could... Oh, shit. Hyde! What the hell are you doing in here? Isn't this the lobby? Don't get smart with me, pal. This is my own room. My mistake. Sorry to barge in. If you're sorry, then haul yourself out of here. Now, buddy, move it. That picture of the young girl in Dunning's room. Who could it be? Well, that could have went a lot worse. I'll take it. 10:40 p.m. is the current time. Alright. Guess we're heading out to the lobby next. Someone's in the lobby. Huh? That's Melissa's old man. I'm gonna make a save before we start talking to him, because we just survived what I assumed would be certain death, so I'm happy about that. I am very excited about that. And then we'll see what Melissa's no-good old man has to say. Because, as with many other characters in this game, he seems like a piece of work. Got a minute? Oh, hey there. Looky here. It's Mr. Hyde. It's a lovely night, isn't it? I see you're in a good mood. That's not true. I'm just... Drunk as a skunk. Been to the bar, huh? I have, yes, sir. Your daughter was looking for you. You're a liar, Mr. Hyde. A liar. I'm a liar? That's right. My little girl, she hates me. She never looked for me. That's why I know you're lying. Ha! She was looking for you. Go to your room and ask her, if you can make it that far. Mind your business. What do you know? Nothing, that's what. Get out of my life. Leave me alone. Kevin turns and stumbles his way towards the front desk. What the hell's eating him? In English, you're drunk as a skunk. In Finnish, you're drunk as a cuckoo. I don't understand either of those phrases. I mean, drunk as a skunk at least, you know, has alliteration, but skunks don't act particularly drunk? The cuckoos? I'm very confused. Well, let's go pester Drunky over here. Hey, Woodward. Huh? He ignored me. Alright, I guess he's not gonna talk to us for right now. That's fine. We probably have other shit to do anyway. Wonder who Kevin was throwing them back with. Well, we can see if there's still anybody at the bar. That could be interesting. Oh, it has alliteration in Finnish as well. Alright, so that's probably the thing. Just randomly slandering animals by calling them alcoholics just because of spelling. How cruel! How cruel. Huh? It's Iris. I had a suspicion. Thanks for coming in. The drinks were delicious. I was pleasantly surprised. Good to hear, I think. Anyway, hope you come back. I will. See you later. Hey. Ah! Damn it! Stop sneaking around, Hyde. You're gonna give me a heart attack. If you weren't mooning over the dame, you'd have heard me come in. Ah, Mr. Hyde, as tactful as ever, I see. If you'll excuse me. Iris turns and totters out of the bar. See if Louis has anything to say about what happened here. Well, a skunk might be drunk if it ate spoiled berries or fruit that has fermenting. That's true. A skunk could plausibly get drunk in certain situations. There's that. And birds do get drunk sometimes, which is hilarious to think about. I don't think I've ever seen a drunk bird, but just the idea delights me. Looks like you were having a good time. Don't be getting the wrong idea, brother. I was just making sure the lady enjoyed herself. Part of the job. Whatever you say, Louis. You may want to pick your tongue up off the floor, though. Give it a rest already. You want a drink? No, not now. Yeah, I hear you. You've had enough tonight anyway. Knowing when to stop shows you appreciate a good drink. Can't abuse the stuff, right? Forget that. You'll end up like the dynamic duo I had in here earlier. Sloshed to the gills. Who's the dynamic duo, Louis? Well, the better half just left. That babe Iris was tossing him back with Melissa's pops. Kevin and Iris were drinking together? Yeah, and more in a little. Got back from putting Melissa to bed, and here they are. Planted at the counter like a couple of regulars. Looked like they was talking about something serious, too. Then they both pounded back a row of drinks and got fried to the tonsils. Melissa's pops ain't much of a drinker. Thought he might repaint the bar, yeah? Luckily for me, he got up and stumbled out of here. Iris stuck around and had a couple more. She wasn't as bad off as I thought. Hurts to say it, man, but she wasn't here to chat me up. She was just killing time. Interesting. Moose also get drunk on fermented apples in the fall, which is funny, but also very dangerous for everyone involved. I would like to see that, but not ever in person. I would like to be preferably half the planet away when I was watching that. That sounds spectacularly dangerous, but also very funny. Sometimes there is an intersection between dangerous and funny. So, what were they talking about? Who knows, man? Weather? Sports? Whatever rich, fancy people talk about? You telling me you didn't overhear anything? Well, I guess I did hear something. Melissa's pop said something about a Gallery May in Santa Monica? How is this happening? How is everything connected? One night at this hotel and everything keeps converging. What did he say about the gallery? Sorry, brother. All I heard was a name. The guy was slurring like a prize fighter, yeah? Gallery May in Santa Monica. Does all this tie back to where Mila's father works? There's a framed photo of a little girl in Dunning's room. You know who it is? Picture of a kid. No clue, man. Dunning ain't never invited me in for tea and cookies, you dig? What's up, Hyde? You thinking deep again? You could say that. Come on, man, don't leave me hanging. What is it? I learned some things about Mila's old man. You did? How? More snooping? I asked Mila some questions and had her write the answers in my notebook. Damn, why didn't I think of that? Mila's old man is named Robert Evans. He owns Gallery May in Santa Monica. Whoa! There ain't two of them, no? Doubt it. Yo, Hyde, you thinking what I'm thinking? It depresses me, but yeah, I guess I am. Strange things from strange sources, huh? I better have a chat with your drunken friends. This game is constantly surprising me. Alright. Well, let's go see if we can track down one or both of them. We know, Woodward was hanging around in the lobby last time we saw. He might still be there, and he's drunk enough we might be able to ply him. Quite possibly. We shall see. Alright. Here we go. I think I'll start with Iris. Or we'll start with Iris. In which case, we'll probably head upstairs to her room. Seemed like that was where she was headed to. Alright. Upstairs we go. And Iris is in 216. I doubt she's going to be tremendously forthcoming, but at this point we need answers. Can I help you? Something I wanted to ask you. Fine. You know anybody that runs a gallery down in Santa Monica? That's a rather odd question, isn't it? You were talking about a gallery at the bar. While you were drinking with Kevin Woodward, remember? Guy from room 219? I remember my actions quite well, thank you. I didn't black out or anything. And what business is this of yours? Just curious. You want me to believe that you've suddenly become a patron of the arts? Yeah, that's me. I'm a big fan of apple paintings and harmless statues. If you must know, I merely mentioned a gallery where an associate of mine works. Mr. Woodward then told me with no prompting from me that he knew of it. Actually, I'm glad you're here. I need to speak with you about something. Believe it or not, I don't have anyone else to turn to for help. Oh, I believe it. Just come in, will you? So both of them knew people at this gallery. Stranger and stranger. So where's the fire, Iris? When I returned to my room, it felt odd. Then I saw it, and it is odd. Hey. What's odd? My suitcase has been moved. It's subtle, but it's definitely been moved. You sure? Yes, I'm positive. Someone's been in here. Whoever it was must have waited until I was out, then broke in. Huh. Who would break into Iris's room? Was anything stolen? Yes. You contact the front desk? I hear Dunning has experience with this kind of thing. Not yet. I mean, I should, but there'll be so many questions, and I hate questions. Besides, no one ever tries to catch a thief unless lots of money is stolen. So they didn't take your money. That's right. So what did they take? I can't say. Then I can't help. You would consider helping me? Depends on how cooperative you are. I lost a small envelope. If they left the money and took a small envelope, they probably knew what they were looking for. Which is interesting. So, what's the name of the gallery, you know? Gallery May. Wait a second. How do you know about the place? A friend of mine works there. And that's all. I don't buy it. So, what was in this small envelope? A small letter? I can't tell you. I was sworn to secrecy, Mr. Hyde. You must believe me. I made a promise to the person who gave it to me. Alright, can you tell me that much at least? So, someone gave you the envelope, right? Anything else you can tell me? Was there anything written on it? I can't say. Then I can't help. Good luck, lady. I'm out of here. Why must you be such a crass, insensitive lout? Fine, I'll tell you. Just give me a moment. I'm impatient. Who gave it to you? It was Grace. You'll find her name written on the back of the envelope. That's the first time we've heard that name, I think. You can tell me who Grace is? She's a friend. What kind of a friend? She's a friend, Mr. Hyde. What about that is so difficult for you to comprehend? You may live your life all alone under a rock somewhere, but Oh, why am I talking to you about this? It's none of your business. None of my business? Alright, lady, whatever you say. Alright, I'm off. I'll drop in if I find anything. Thank you. Helping me is more kindness than I expected. Don't get used to it. I ain't doing this for you. But then, I'm just curious about what got stolen, that's all. You don't say. Oh, but I do. Got a hunch about your mystery envelope and whatever's inside. I think it's gonna shine a light on some shadows I've been following around. Mr. Hyde, what on earth are you talking about? See ya. Why would you just solve my problems for me without me having to give you any information? Something was stolen, I don't know who, I'm not going to tell you what, I'm not going to tell you when, just find it. Find it, return it to me immediately. You will get nothing in return. Little envelope. Something that would fit inside a little envelope. Looks like we got somebody out in the hallway as well. Throw out another save and see what they're up to. How could we possibly say no? It's just so tempting. I can't even resist. Alright. Is that Woodward? Oh, good. Huh? What are you doing here? Nothing. Goodbye. Kevin leaves. Wonder if he was hoping to see Iris. Either way, he's up to something. Guess time to put the good doctor to the coals. Ah, jeez. Alright. They're in 219. Oh, this is going to be challenging. No, he's not in here. Alright, so he's not in the room. You know, we would have seen where he just ran off to. You could just say. You could literally just say where he went to. She's peak reasonable. Is he on the roof? He's not on the roof. Maybe went running back down to the bar? Hey, Kroshin! Welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good week so far. Yeah, let's check over at the bar first. If not in there, he might have went back to the lobby. He seems to like to lurk there. Nope, he's not in here. Yeah, let's head to the lobby next. See if he's over there. I have a feeling he's not going to be in a talkative mood, which is going to make this very interesting. Oh, there he is. 2 new characters. Are we the only ones trapped in this hellhole? I think we've met basically everybody here, but you also got to remember, we've only been here for about 5.5 hours. That's the only amount of time that's passed in-game, which is interesting. Hey, Gaia Shield, welcome in. How are you doing today? You got a minute? Go away. What are you doing here? Go away. I just want to be by myself. I got questions for you. Didn't you hear me? I'm not in any condition to speak right now. I saw you hanging around room 216. Were you looking for Iris? It's none of your business who I see. Easy, Doc. Were you looking for Iris? Heard you two tossed a few back in the bar. And? And if I were? Is there a law against me drinking with Iris? Oh, glad to have you with us, Gaia Shield. What were you and Iris chatting about? You two been friends long? Why are you asking me these things? You have no right. It doesn't matter who my friends are, who I talk to. You don't have a right to hound me like this. I don't have to tell you anything. Don't be a mean drunk, Doc. Just talk to me. Enough. Enough. I'm out of patience. I'm tired of your questions. Tired of you. Close your head. I ain't asking these questions for my health, alright? And why are you asking them? Why are you... I'm looking for someone. Looking? You? I don't believe it. That's right. There's a young girl staying here who's looking for her father. You're talking about Melissa? How dare you? No, different kid. So I need to ask you about Gallery May. Santa Monica? Seems the girl's father owns the joint. Really? You know the place, right? Gallery May? Yes. How? How? Well, my wife used to work there. We're done. We're done here. I'm going back to my room. Not yet, Doc. I got more questions. Mr. Hyde, what do you want? Yes, I know Gallery May. My wife used to work there before she used to work there. Iris is we just met. We had drinks. That's why my head hurts. She mentioned the gallery. I was surprised. That's all. No mystery. No mystery here. I don't know the owner. Never met him. You playing straight with me? Enough! Please, Mr. Hyde, please. My head hurts, and I'm tired, and I know nothing. Nothing, huh? You're hiding something. Spill it. How dare you? We're done. Done talking. My problems are mine. Got it? Mine. Not yours. Not yours. Not my business, huh? Look, you were kind to my daughter, and I think maybe you mean well. But that's enough. I have limits. I'm not going to unfold my life to a stranger. Alright, point made. Let's step back a second. We've both been around the block, right? Got a few scars to show for it. I got no interest in digging in your private life. But there's something you know. And that something's the key I need to find what I'm looking for. What you're looking for? What's that? It's got nothing to do with you. But you answer my questions, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Little tit for tat? That seems fair to me. Last few days are kind of a black void, as if nothing happened at all. That feels like most of my work weeks. Oh god, Lone Grin, that sounds miserable. I'm so sorry. Glad to have you with us though, Lone Grin. Hope you got some time to rest this week. I'm reasonable enough to get a drunk to see logic. At least he seems to have sobered up ever so slightly since last time we saw him. That's positive. Let's talk about Iris. This is the first time you met her. That's right. I never met her before tonight. But she said she knew Grace and... Reminds you of your previous apartment. Your neighbor was renovating, I assume, and he would start drilling at 8 a.m. every single morning for months. Oh my god. I am so sorry. That's horrific. I got a hunch about Gallery May. Did you work there too? Huh? Me? No. No, not me. I'm a doctor. I never worked at a gallery. That was a mistake. Who's Grace? Melissa's mother. My wife. Iris mentioned Gallery May at the bar. It surprised me. But then she told me she knew Grace. I didn't know what to say. What else does she know? Does she know your wife left you? I don't know. Why didn't you ask her? Maybe she knows where your wife is now. No, I'm tired of talking to strangers about how my wife left me. I have some pride. Some. But... who am I kidding? It's all my fault. She left because of me. Why'd she leave you? That... Mr. Hyde. What? What are you saying? I'm saying that... Shut up! I can't follow you at all. You make no sense. Talking to you is a waste of time. I gotta go. I gotta go. Huh? I went back to room 215. Another problem I couldn't fix. Damn. He had the information I needed. Did I just game over? No way I'll ever catch Bradley now. I just game overed! Pathetic loser. Hellhide, look in the mirror. Spent the rest of the night in my room, staring at the ceiling. Holy shit! Alright, so I answer one question wrong and I get game over. Jesus! Brutal! Oh, thank you for the GG, Emperor. That is pretty harsh. At least I knew what we did wrong. We should be able to correct that. Honestly, I should have known before. He mentioned he was a doctor. I guess there's no reason he would have been working at a gallery. That was a silly mistake on my part. Yeah, it's been a while since we game over, which is good. I'm glad about that. Alright, so we bumped into him up here. We'll speed run through as much of this as we can, since we already saw so much of this. Alright, so we saw him here. And then after this, he runs down to the lobby. So we'll follow him there. And then, like I said, I'll blitz through all the stuff we've seen before as fast as I can. Yeah, the good thing is the last save was not far back. I kind of knew we were about to do something dangerous, so I saved relatively close. Yeah, we can save again right here. That'd save us a little bit of time if we game over again, but I don't think we are going to game over again. I think we got this now. I'm feeling it. I say jinxing myself hardcore. But I think we got this now. I think we can do this. Alright. So we talk to him here. He's not receptive, but we're going to press on anyway. Asking for a friend. His name's Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude? There we go. That is one of those words I read way more often than I actually speak out loud. Alright, so we press him right there. And say you two had business. Alright, let's continue on. I do have to be careful and hit all the things we hit before. Because at least, aside from that one option where he turned red, we had everything right. So I just gotta keep hitting those. Unfortunately, there is no way to save mid-conversation. I could save state if it comes down to it, but I don't think we need to get that drastic. Alright, so he's out of patience. We interrupt him again. And reasons for asking. At least some of these are pretty obvious. Just don't be an asshole. Just don't be an asshole, and it makes it so easy. Alright. Talk about the young girl. We got that part. I think in the future I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful during these conversations, because in this case I just had no idea one single wrong answer was going to tank me. That is super dangerous. Well, in general, in this game, you don't ever want to be an asshole, because if you're enough of an asshole, you just get a game over. You don't get the information you need, and you get game over instantly. So that's kind of the general rule in this game, is be nice as you possibly can. Or you lose. Alright, come on. I think we're almost there now. It's not the perfect game, but it has a very cool aesthetic and an interesting overall narrative. So I will forgive a lot for how much I'm enjoying this game. Alright, come on. I'm glad that we were able to earn some brownie points by being nice to Melissa as well. It seems like the only thing that gets us an in here, which is good. I'll take whatever advantage we can get. Come on. Yeah, I just didn't know what to pick. And like I said, honestly, if I just thought about it for a second, I'd be like, he's a doctor. Why would a doctor work in an art gallery? So it's not like it was a random question, like trial and error. It's just like, wait, why would a doctor be working in an art gallery? But I didn't think I'd lose so quickly, so I was being kind of lazy about it. Totally my fault. Alright, so we talk about Iris. And we chose the correct option here, which is, I believe you just met. Because while it would be interesting to jump to the conclusion that they're lovers, because that would be very juicy, that's obviously not true. Alright, talk about Gallery May. You never worked there. You never worked there. So, when did she start at the gallery? No, I didn't, but she was there 7 years ago. Long time. Wife was working at the gallery when we got married. Then Melissa was born and she took a few years off. It was important. She thought spending time together was important. But she missed the gallery. She wanted to use her training. So when Melissa turned 2, Grace found work at an art museum. And things were still alright between the two of you? Yes. They were. I don't know. Let's see. Guy from Red Bank, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hey, Roseguard, welcome in. This does have that same kind of vibe, doesn't it? How are you doing today, Rose? How's your week going? What have you been playing? Tell me everything. Been lurking about. I wouldn't play this, but I dig the art style. It's so unique. It just grabbed my attention the moment I saw it. Like, not just the black and white, like, drawing aesthetic, the fact it does flicker like that. Like, it's, just feels very sketchy. I kind of love it. Alright. So who's Grace? Melissa's mother, my wife. Iris mentioned Gallery May in the bar. It surprised me. But then she told me she knew Grace. I didn't know what to say. What else does she know? Does she know your wife left you? I don't know. Why didn't you ask her? Maybe she knows where your wife is now. No, I'm tired of talking to strangers about how my wife left me. I have some pride. Some, but... Oh, who am I kidding? It's all my fault. She left because of me. Oh, gotcha, guys. Shield, gotcha. Rose, you already been playing Remnant 2 and Blasphemous 2. Nice, very nice. Yeah, I got to watch the back half of the Game Awards live, so I saw the Old Gods of Asgard. Spectacular. And hey, Alan Wake 2 won 3 awards as well. That was really good to see. Alright. I bet I know what went wrong between you and the wife. I am actually going to save state here. I'm pretty sure I know the answer here, but let's just be safe. Because it wasn't Melissa, was it? It was you, right, Doc? Yes, it was. It was all my fault. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 was the big winner, but they deserved it. That game is a massive, massive thing. So why'd she leave you? That, Not ready to get to that yet. How is it your fault? What'd you do? Well, You feeling low? My head is going to explode. I bet. Well, you'd better get to your room before you make Rosa's life a living hell. Can you make it? Because I ain't carrying you. You're right. It's just like you said. I'm right? Hey, hold up. What is it? You're pathetic, you know that? I give you a load of crap about how you raise your kid and you don't get mad? No woman likes a coward, pal. Bet that's why your wife left you high and dry. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? I bet she'd been planning to dump you for a long time. You know she left a message on the back of one of Melissa's puzzles, right? The one she gave her as a gift? She left a goodbye message on the back. She did? She did what? You didn't know? Where's your head at, Doc? I never knew. That was the problem. I never knew anything. You want to hear my story, Mr. Hyde? I'll tell you everything. Let me get caught up on chat before we dive into this. Yeah, I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 yet, but I know people have been raving about Asterion, so that's a good thing to see. And a huge role, too. Like, he probably had more lines than most of the other contenders combined, which is impressive. Yeah, he went straight for the heart there, Grushin. Holy shit. Yeah, Light No Fire looks very interesting. I'm gonna hold off until I hear more about the mechanics of how it works, but yeah, it looked absolutely fascinating there. Tell you what, you want to talk? I'll stand here till I get bored. 2 years ago, I lost a patient in the operating room. I did what I could, but the family, they sued me. Sued for malpractice, and they won, huh? Oh yes, they won. The court made me pay so much money, and my insurance wouldn't... I didn't have it. I couldn't get that much. It was just so much. I was drowning. I didn't know what to do. Grace, she kept working at the museum while I waited. When they gave me the verdict, I asked for a divorce. It was my mistake. I didn't want Grace to pay for my mistake. But Grace refused. She said no. She told me no. This won't beat us, she said. I won't lose my family, she said. She was going to... She told me she would raise the money. And she did. Yeah, I don't know where it came from, but she did it. How? She made me promise not to ask. Said it was a price we paid to stay together. Said we'd be together forever. She was wrong. Wrong. I loved her. From that day, I just loved her so damn much. She was everything. But you know what? I didn't trust her. How crazy is that? But, I mean, where did she get that money? It was a lot of money. And so I asked her, and asked her, and asked her. But she wouldn't tell me. So we fought. Oh, we fought about everything. Everything. Then, one day, she left you. Yes. I tried to find her. I've been everywhere and tried, and I don't know. I don't know. So, why'd you come here? Matches. I found a matchbook from this hotel. It was in her purse. So, I came here. Thought I could find a clue or a clue. Just one little clue. But I failed. I didn't find a damn thing. So you're right, Mr. Hyde. I don't know anything. I'm a loser. I'm pathetic. That's one word for it. I know. But I think you're gonna pull out of this. You got a chance. I do? Comes a day in every man's life when he realizes he's a fool. But you got someone who needs you, no matter what a lousy drunk you are. You know what I'm saying, Doc. You can pull your ass out of the gutter for that person, right? Mr. Hyde, Melissa loves you more than anything. And your family. Hell, you're the only family she's got left. So that's what happened to Melissa's mom, huh? Wonder how Grace scored all that cash. That is a very good question. Oh, man. Moneybag is drifting down the Nile. Everything's connected. Everything's drifting together. So very strange. Why did she come to Hotel Dusk? And how are Iris and Grace connected? Take a deep breath, Hyde. Get your ducks in a row here. I went down to the Seven Stars bar at 10 to meet up with Louis. While I was enjoying some good scotch, Summer barged in. I told him that Helen was Alan's mother, then split before we talked more. After leaving the bar, I ran into... Melissa, I believe. That's right. Melissa was roaming the hallway outside the bar. She was looking for her old man, Kevin, and she didn't look happy. I told Melissa it was late, and she should go back to her room. But something about how sad she looked stayed with me. After talking with Rosa, I decided to get the hotel Christmas tree out of storage. Figured a tree with all the trimmings might pick up the kids' spirits. The room where I found the tree was the storage room. That's right, I dug the tree out of a box in the storage room. Then I decorated it for Melissa. Hadn't done anything like that in years. Made me look like a sap, but actually it wasn't a half bad time. Melissa came to the storage room to see the Christmas tree. She looked pretty happy to celebrate Christmas, even if it was 3 days late. A couple other people heard about the tree and came down to join us. First was Mila, and then Louie. That's right. Who else would crash a party but Louie? Guy's got a nose for bright lights and dames. The lights of the tree pushed back the shadows of the storage room for a bit. After Melissa fell asleep, Louie took her back to her room. Mila and I were left in the storage room, so I got out my notebook. That's when I learned that Mila's father owned his own business. The name of it was Gallery May. That's right. Mila wrote the name down in my notebook. Mila's father owns an art gallery in Santa Monica. It's called Gallery May. Louis told me that Iris and Kevin were drinking together. He said once they were talking about Gallery May. That's when I decided to ask the two of them some questions. But when I went to 216 to see Iris, I learned something else. A mystery man broke into Iris's room and nicked something from her. The thief made off with a small envelope. That's right. Whoever it was took a small envelope. At least that's what Iris said. What was in the envelope? Just another question for the pile. Evening wasn't a total bust, though. Kevin tied one on, and I waved the fumes away long enough to grill him. He told me Melissa's mom, Grace, worked at a place called Gallery May. Also told me about some malpractice suit he lost a few years back. But I need to know how Grace raised the money to pay the thing off. As I listened to Kevin spill his guts, an idea started to swirl in my brain. There's a connection here. Bradley disappears with Osterzone's angel painting. Doc's missing wife works at an art gallery. Like my old man used to say, where there's stink, there's flies. You hear me coming, Bradley? Hotel Dusk got the key to this whole mess, and I'm going to find it tonight. And that is the end of Chapter 7. I kind of like the structure where like every chapter revolves around one character's mystery, and by the end we've broken through and figured out what their deal is. And by finding out their deal, we uncover another small piece of the overall mystery. It's nice. It lets the game be episodic while still having a pretty strong through line, I think. Chapter 8, December 28th, 1979, 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. Same here, relentlessly. At the beginning of this, I'm like, well, there's no murder, and Kyle doesn't seem super invested in this. I don't know how much it's going to grab me, but just like, there's so much going on. I have so many questions. 11 o'clock. Time to show Louie how a real man bowls. But first, I got some real business to take care of. Someone took an envelope from Iris, and I want to know who and why. Alright, so we're going to save right here. And I think this is probably where we're going to wrap up for the night. But, you know, we did manage to finish 2 chapters. So, I can't promise anything, but if the game stays at the same pace it's going, there's a very good chance we could beat the game tomorrow. I'd certainly like to try. That game over again, it was only the one time. But yes, so thank you everybody for being here. That coin stacking puzzle again, that was hard, Emperor. It's tricksy. It's got in my head. Thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate being able to hang out and chat with you all. I'm glad you folks are enjoying this game. This is so unique. I'm so glad I got a chance to try this game. It's really neat. So we'll be back tomorrow, same time as today. That wholly unexplicable optimism again it is. Oh my god, you know I'm the king of overthinking, Emperor. It's true. So I hope I see you folks again tomorrow, but if you can spare one more minute today, I would really appreciate it, because we still have to see who all else is online. So if you're not done watching Twitch, maybe I can take you somewhere cool. I would certainly like the opportunity to. So make sure to hit follow if you haven't already. That'll be the easiest way to find me tomorrow, or at any point if you'd like to come back. We'd love to have you. And while I'm looking to see who all is live, there are some links in chat you might want to check out if you haven't seen them already, including a link to YouTube if you'd like to check out any of the games that I've played in the past, or if you just want to get caught up on the other episodes of this game you might have missed, feel free to. They're all going up there. And we also have a link to my Discord if you would like to chat with me and the rest of the stream. The rest of the community outside of the stream, I should say. Feel free to jump in there. And let's see, we got a couple options today. We do got a couple options. Where do we want to take things today is the question. Let me take one more look, see what all games we got on option. But I think we're going to head over here, because I see somebody playing a game that I have been very curious about, but also I am terrified of. So it's not impossible I'll stream it, but probably not anytime soon. So this might be something interesting for all of y'all. So why don't you join me as we head over on a raid over to Captain Badgertail. She is a retro streamer, plays a lot of really interesting stuff, and today she is playing Final Fantasy VIII. Probably the most divisive of all the Final Fantasies. But a lot of people say they really enjoy it, especially have reevaluated it of late, so I think it's definitely worth a look. So why don't you join me all over at Captain Badgertails? Hang out for a bit, throw her a follow if you like what she's doing, but hey, if you've got other things to do, I will just say, as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world, and I will see you folks tomorrow for possibly the conclusion to Hotel Dusk. Take care of yourselves till then, everybody.